You know what? I don't know what the is going on here anymore. Look, I have a dog. What's the language you'd like to learn? I don't know. Probably English. Oh, hi. Oh my God. My baby dog. I don't know. Does anybody remember the girl group Dream? No. Wait, is that her name? Forgettable. Running a country is very stressful. I was about to say special. What's wrong with me? Just because you had turned a year older doesn't mean you just get your ass eaten. None of this is funny. It's not that funny. Why am I doing this to myself? Oh my God, I have to giggle so bad. It wasn't even that funny. It was so sad how it hurts. I'm crying. Chongus hates it. Come back, honey. No. It was like silly or whatever. It wasn't that funny. But I can't stop laughing. It was so stupid.
No, I think definitely did kill himself. He's not a real friend.
Oh my God, I can't stop crying. Hi, honey. It's okay. He broke up with me for Aunt Jemima. I think Courtney just broke. I know. It was funny. Chongus, what's wrong? Can someone please? I was gonna say, I don't know anymore. What's it called? Oh, my fart cone. Hey, what are you, man? Oh, you guys. It was fine. What was I doing again? Poor kid. It was kind of his fault. I'm drinking my Coors Light. Kiss my husband goodnight. Then I got in my truck. And then I yelled out, "What the?" This ain't your typical honky tonk. So what I've gathered from this is that I don't know what I'm talking about. Yay! You guys, I almost canceled the stream. I am in so much pain. But it was funny because I was in so much pain and I was like, this sucks because every time I hurt, I end up hurting this bad. I forget what I'm supposed to do. We established this yesterday, Carrie. Or not, I don't know, probably not yesterday. Sometime earlier this week after it was probably on Monday, probably. But after Zia got age restricted and they were being like, YouTube was just being weird. I was like, you know what? I don't think you got to be careful, especially in the first, I think it's 2 hours of the stream. They really police your I know, but I miss it. Well, after we hit hour 2, so after we hit the 2 hour mark, not enter hour 2, but we have to enter. Hold on. What am I saying? When we enter hour 2, I don't know what I'm saying. Then we can say it. We'll like restart the stream. That's what I'll do. Once we enter hour 2, I'll just restart. I'll just put the intro on again. I'm sorry. I haven't had medication in so long. Many words fail me now. And I get way too distracted. A lot. So at 8:01, we will yell it as loud as we can. Yes. Just the whole chat. Just so no Chongus tonight. She needs her alone time, apparently. I'm actually like really sad. You know, it's like when a girlfriend gets upset because her boyfriend comes home from work and he's like stressed and doesn't want to talk, and she's like, she takes it personally. Like, I know that Chongus is just a dog, and I'm like, the best thing has ever happened to this dog, right? Like, we are the best friends in the whole wide world. And they're like, she will never love anybody more than she will ever love me, right? I know this in my heart of hearts. But for some reason, she needs time on the couch by herself. And I prefer that she chooses to do that when I'm sleeping so that I don't know that it's happening. Sometimes she does it when I'm not busy or when I'm streaming. And I'm like, no, you do it when I'm doing chores around the house, or I'm busy doing a bunch of crap, when I leave the house, when I'm sleeping. But when I'm ready for cuddles or I'm streaming, I need you here with me. What's happening? So I'm like kind of sad. But we do have Cricket. Cricket's here. Do I say hi? Yeah. Please, please, please. My back hurts, baby. Please. So, hi. Oh, I love you. I love you. Mwah. Oh, I love you so much. Mwah. Yeah, you're a nice girl. Quicker. Yeah, that's sweet, baby. Yeah, so we have this one tonight. Where's Penelope? I don't know. I don't know. Hi. Oh, she wants to be. Sweetheart, I can't. Okay, well, I'm holding her now. That was a dumb choice. Tonight I have lemonade. These are, it's like lemonade electrolytes. You only need half a packet of this, half a packet of this, and it's like mega flavor. It's really good. I got a multi-pack or variety pack from Trevi. It was like $10. And it had firecracker pop flavor. They had lemonade. They had watermelon. And then island splash or something. Don't leave. Don't leave me. Yeah, just stay there. My girl. You're so pretty. Backhand. I was just listening to this story, but you know how my ADD is so bad that I like kind of check out and forget what I'm listening to. But I was listening to a story about this lady that wrote this book about pretending to live amongst the Aboriginals. But like the Australians, dude. So this lady is like, she's American. And Australia was like, we don't want this. So I guess like no copies of this book have exist. Like they don't sell in Australia. And then, what book publisher was it? Some book publisher had to buy the rights to it, and they like redid it to basically be like, this is a work of fiction. They didn't eat her. No, I think she's still alive. If you guys want to hear the story, we can watch the video. I don't really care if the girl like copyright claims me as we watch it. Maybe we'll watch it for like a members only or something. But it's really interesting. The girl, her name's Horror Heather. She like researches the most fascinating stories because it's basically all about like fraudulent stuff and like people. It turns out like everybody that you've ever liked is a freaking liar. They've scammed you somehow, some way. Very interesting. Super interesting. Like there's a book called Go Ask Alice. And so she did a deep dive on that. And like basically like that was some lady took some kid's diary and turned it into a book and was like, oh, Alice needs to be no, what happened though? Because the thing is that she went to go turn it into a book, but she like flipped the narrative around to like lean into the whole like satanic panic of the 80s and 90s when like, so a lot of it was fake. It wasn't like they took the diary and then like just made it more digestible as like a novel instead of like a book or instead of like a diary. No, they like flipped a bunch of stuff around and like, yeah, and then like fabricated a bunch of crap to like scare people with the whole satanic panic, which that was so for some reason. So apparently the whole satanic panic thing, all a fraud. Every story that you hear about people worshiping Satan and doing all this crap to hurt people, it's fake. All of it is fake. West Memphis 3, that was a bunch of crap that was made up too, I think. No, oh crap. No. Maybe that was real. There was some stuff that was coming out about the West Memphis 3 that was like, no, actually, these guys might have actually been guilty. Cause like they are suspicious. They're not just weird. They're suspicious. And I was like, oh, for crying out loud. Anyway. Because the thing is that if they weren't guilty, that's a tragic story. But if they are guilty, they need to go back. Because horrible things happened to those little baby boys. I've been throwing up today. Hopefully I finally keep my dinner down. If not, I can at least throw up like 10 pounds worth. That's the upside. Is maybe I'll lose a little weight. That sucks. I hope you feel better. I hope you stop throwing up because throwing up sucks. I almost threw up the other night. Oh my God. I was on the verge. I could feel it just like, ugh. But that was 100% my fault because I had like a massive binge. I ate. Oh, I shouldn't have said the B word. I ate a lot. I ate 16 pot stickers. I ate 16 pot stickers and half a serving of chicken teriyaki and a bunch of sugar cookies. And then I'm like, oh God, I need to lose 50 pounds. Huh. I can tell you how you can do that, Courtney. All right, let's say hi before I fall far behind. But you left me far behind. Carrie! Hi, Carrie! Courtney's Body Cam Watcher, what up? Breathe Booker, what up? Sob!
Get away from me!
It still feels so strange to see you in chat, Saw, because I just feel like you like disappeared for a long period of time. But it wasn't, I don't think it was that long. Frank! Hi, Frank! Gabriel, hello. I saw 2 baby raccoons at work today. Oh my God. I was going to ask if you pet them, but I don't think you did because it's probably kind of dangerous. I love, dude. There was one time I saw two raccoons. It was like two big fat raccoons. They were huge. They were, woo. They weren't missing no meals. And they were just walking along the back of my fence. A couple old critters just, I don't know where they were going. Where did you come from? Where did you go? I don't know. What's up, Michael? By the way, Mike Harlow is in the same time slot as Yara. What's a man like me supposed to do? I'm conflicted. I love you both. Yeah, I'm mad that Pimpcast has to be at the exact same time as me. Hopefully, I could just become a millionaire and then I don't have to stream ever again. And then I could just watch Mike Harlow too. Because I like Pimpcast. Yoda be pimpin', our #1 news source. Sorry, I'm not dancing. My body hurts really bad. You all. What's up, Scooter Smith and Alan? Shit, I forgot I had this open and volume was way up. Oops, that's happened to me before. It happened to me once when I was waiting for one of Chody's streams, and he's always fucking late. Hello, 16 minutes in. He's always late. So here I was just like, I completely forgot that I even had I had an earbud in my ear too. So I had an earbud in my ear. I'm just totally forgot. And it was just like milling about the house, minding my business, whatever. And then out of nowhere, all this music starts playing. And I was like, sir, you just assaulted my ears. Ugh. What's up, James Evans? Retard the stream. What? What's up, Rooster? Oh. Ashley must have finally saw the nude I sent her. Frank, don't do that. What's up, lounge? Ah! I still think they're guilty personally. I recently heard some stuff coming out that I was like, oh. You know what? Ooh. And then it makes me side-eye the women that married some of them. I can't remember if all of them got married or what, but Damien Eccles definitely got married. And I'm just like, damn. Because here's the thing. I'm just going to tell you, and this is me being really judgmental, okay? I'm not saying this is right or anything, but at the same time, I'm just going to tell you, I've never been accused of harming babies, right? Or little kids, because I don't do that. And that would never, no one would ever, it wouldn't even be close to normal to accuse me of it, right? No, you would be out of your mind. In fact, you should go to an insane asylum if you think that I'm harming children, right? Okay. So to me, if somebody was that close to a crime that they're accused of it and now they're in prison, I just feel like I'm going to be hesitant to be like, no, he's not guilty. I'd be like, even if you're found innocent, I don't know, man. I don't like that you of all people were the one at that defense table. Why was it you and not someone else? You know what I mean? That's it's one thing if you're a person of interest for some reason, right? That happens when you have if you're related to somebody or whatever, or even if you were, in the general area, right? Oh yeah, you've been seen hanging out here a ton. You were even here that night. You're a person of interest. And then if you're cleared, okay, yeah. Okay. But something in my brain changes a bit when prosecution's like, hey, by the way, no, we have a case here. Yep. We've seen people who've been found, who were found not guilty, who definitely should have been found guilty. O.J. Simpson, Casey Anthony, for sure. So something's wrong with those women. We're like, no, I'll marry you. Like, lady, I think you need to go to prison. That's a ton of protein in that. If you lifted weights for like 4 hours, you get buff AF. Wait. Oh, and my massive disordered eating dinner. It was only 2 weeks. It felt like an eternity, Saw. Why would you say this, Frank? I feel like I make up a different place of work for Garviel every time he talks about work. He has Midnight Edge on tonight. Jody? See, I'm way behind. Oh, yeah, I'm 3 minutes behind. Hi, Phil McCracken, alcoholic Dixon Cider. Amanda Huggins. Hi, 2 cookies. OJ was only financially responsible for their deaths. Yeah. Like, whoa. Casey and Jody did nothing wrong. Oh, Mike Harlow. Oh, I do security at an auto auction. No, I still like making up a different job every time. In fact, I don't even know. Wait, hold on. What was it? I feel like I made something up that doesn't exist. But wait, no, I feel like you've told us that before. Wait, where were the raccoons then? McGuinevere! Okay, guys, here's the thing. I'm listening to one stream, watching 5 chats, you and Mike, and 3 of Sevi. Jeez. So even if he's only watching 3 streams, technically, he still has 50 million of them going. Oh, Saw, a man of the people. Okay, so guess what, guys? Raccoons can't be outside a place where there's an auto auction? No, they can. But I want to know, were they inside or were they just like in the parking lot or something? It's surrounded by farmland, so like there's all sorts of wild animals that show up. Oh yeah, that cool bird that you saw, right? That's what happened, right? That was a long time ago. Now I can't remember. All right, guys, so here's the thing. I have 10 memberships to gift tonight. So but we need to make it worth it. So we need to hit a milestone. We need to get to Creve at least once this month. Because I don't think we have. We haven't in at least 2 weeks. Where's MA? I don't know. Douglas, Dauntless. Woo! Woo! She has 2 jobs. She has 2 jobs and a boyfriend. So she's got a lot more going on than I do. How far till Creve? $100. Yeah, we are at $0 for the evening. Courtney, did you see what I put in Babbling Lounge about toilet paper? Oh my God, I like just saw that right before I started the stream. Oh my God, I forgot to open the door kiss. Hello. Hello. Excuse me. Can I please move? Thank you. Did she say grief? When did she become Asian? That the way that Zia talks has rubbed off on me a lot. She has 3 jobs, one being keeping the total in your chat. I know, and she's failing. I can't. Like, why would I pay her now? Oh. Well, see, technically, is that really technically a job then? Because I don't pay her. I don't pay Lounge either. Lounge works harder for this channel than I do sometimes. Oh, my back hurts so bad. Ah. Okay, hold on. Oh, that was embarrassing. No, why are we? No. Okay, so it's your fault. Sorry, that was really weird. I was trying to type live now, but it was for some reason in the not the search bar, the freaking website bar or whatever. Colton changed his name. Eccentric Voodoo. Are online friends real friends? Some of them can be. Okay. Oh my God. Look at this dog. He stayed up all night with his mom while she studied. I think he did, but he's eccentric voodoo now. Oh, Cricket's covered in lipstick. Oops. I give you so many kisses because I love you so much. Oh, my little baby. My little baby. I love you. Cricket was always like she's always been like kind of like a cat. Like I feel like I've always been a little bit closer. I've always been like way closer with Chongus, but even with Penelope, I've been like a little bit closer. And I just feel like Cricket just feels like she's just there. And so tonight we're bonding. Poor baby. I think she doesn't want to be here though. I feel like Cricket wants to move to a home that doesn't have other pets. Papa! Yay, Frank! Oops. Yay, Frank! Thank you! Can I request you sing Butt Drugs, but replace it with Butt Bush? Butt Bush. Okay. That's the only part that I know. So it's just going to be that over and over again. This is going to hurt me a lot more than it'll hurt you. Look at me. I'm basically wearing a burqa. Bush. I'm hitting the mic. Bush. 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 Okay. Movement is good. It just hurts really bad. All right, you guys. I found a couple of wacky headlines for us to read today. But first we have to do our daily bundle. We might play some Oregon Trail. Well, since Healer's not here, I might play Punch Out. I don't want any trash talkers here. All right, here we go. Don't do it if you're in pain. Well, I'm a pitfall. What is okay? We'll discuss in a second. Oh, Courtney married a Muslim dude. Oh, I wouldn't be able to. I'm too much of a feminist. Believe it or not. Crap, we're gonna lose. This was born in 2018. Okay, Olivia Rodrigo. No, I don't know. It's dance pop. It's very hard. It's got a marimba. Crickets twitching. This sounds like Janet Jackson. I miss you much, baby. Rap. Wait. Why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. No. Hold on. I don't know if that's that song though. I'm losing my mind just a little. Yay! We may be screwed. You're going to have to save us. I did it. Why don't you just meet me in the middle? Saved. I didn't even have any potatoes today or Crystal Light. Instead, I did shove some salami and mozzarella into my face before the stream. Maybe that helped. I thought that was one of those 1 billion view hits. I guess not. I don't even know who the hell anybody is in this. Never heard this before. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know where I heard it. I think it was just something that would play at like grocery stores or something. Losing my mind just a little. All right, we can do some movie soundtrack. Look, there's a hiccup in our concert lineup. Check your internet connection. Okay. Ooh, this was born in 1973. It's new age rock. It's very hard. That awful song was in a Target ad. Oh, maybe that's where I heard it. Ooh, mashed potatoes. I want mashed potatoes. Yanni? Yano. Nah. Nope. Oh, it's I knew it. I fucking knew it too. It's The Exorcist. Tubular Bells. Yeah. Tubular. You know what sucks is that for some reason I thought The Exorcist came out later than 1973. I don't know why, but I also didn't think it was new age. I don't think Yanni is a movie. You can still guess the artist though. Chocolate Rain. How is that very hard? I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to make you very hard. All right. This was born in 1962. It's orchestral and it's easy. James Bond, The Doors. Okay, well, we're all over the place. Yay! That sounds really strange when you still have, baby, why don't you just meet me in the middle? Stuck in your head. I'm going to show my niece The Exorcist. Don't do that. Dude, my mom, one time, I was like 8, 9. My mom, yeah, I must have been about 9. My mom let me have like a friend come over and spend the night. No big deal. She made us watch The Exorcist. Okay. So my sister was all way into it. She loved horror movies. I didn't care for them, but I would just kind of like disassociate. And my friend was freaking out the whole time and was like, I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. And my mom was like, just deal with it, which is crazy bananas to do to a little kid when it comes to a crazy ass horror movie like that. Like, I don't know, you could probably wait until they're a teenager and let them decide if they want to watch it. Forcing an like 8 or 9-year-old to watch this is insane. And it's not even your kid. Do you know how pissed I would be if I was the parent and I found this out? I'd be like, all right, well, now I have to bring her house down. What are you doing? Don't force my kid to watch a horror movie. What's wrong with you? So, my friend called her mom and she was like, or no, my mom was like, calm down. You can't call your mom. Like, was being like really mean. And then my friend kept saying, like, my stomach hurts. My stomach hurts. I need Tums. I'm so scared. She was like, just like freaking out the whole time because she was a kid. And I can't remember what happened. I can't remember if she ended up having her mom take her home or what. I think she called her mom and her mom was like, I can't come and get you. I think you're like, ask for a glass of water or something like that. I saw The Exorcist when I was 6 at my dad's. I thought her name was Megan, not Reagan, but it explains a lot about me. Not a very responsible mom. Yeah. Like, definitely not a good friend. Why would you put your friend's kid through something like that? Like, I wanted to watch Star Wars with my nephews, like the 2 older ones. They're like 8 and 11. And even then I was like, I don't know. Oh no. I spent a grave to watch with my wife and her friend, not knowing her friend had been raped. Oh, yeah. Well. I mean, I haven't seen this movie, so I don't know. But apparently there's that's not good. I didn't see the movie until I was an adult. I tell you, I'll tell you what, it still kind of messed with me. Yeah, that's like not and the thing is, like back in the 70s, that was like a normal movie. Everyone was really messed up back then. There's like I think that's part of the reason why my mom was like, suck it up. Because she always was like a suck it up kind of parent, which I think for the most part was actually good. I think you shouldn't coddle your kids too much. Like there are times when you should teach your kids to walk it off. I think that's why there's like Gen X is remembered as being like a very independent and tough generation because that's all they were taught. I was like, get over it. oh, you're a latchkey kid. You go home and you watch TV, wait for your parents to come home, blah blah blah, whatever. Like we raised ourselves or whatever. And I think that I think that that's actually like a much better thing for kids than we millennials believe, because apparently millennials think that like you have to be a helicopter parent. You have to be just like, you can't let your kids go do anything. It's just that like some of that there's entertainment was kind of insane. That was not a normal movie. That was a notorious great film that caused a lot of controversy. No, I'm talking about The Exorcist. Not I Spit on Your Grave. I don't know anything about I Spit on Your Grave. But what I do know is that The Exorcist, I mean, at least according to my mom, it was, that wasn't like a controversial movie. It was just like, yep, that's another scary movie. But to me, it's, whoa, you don't just, yeah, you go in, you dip your toe into that one. You don't just show that to someone. Or maybe I'm just too sensitive. Well, no, considering Kaylee Anthony only lived to 2 years old, no. And also, I was much older than 8 back in 2009. Oh, my back. Do we want more Bandles? Should we kill Russell in Oregon Trail in Minecraft? Oh, Doogie. Oh, I believe I saved something. I Spit on Your Grave. It's by the girl who gets... Okay. One more Bandle because I didn't get one yet. Oh. No, we already did Daily Bandle. Do we want to still do video games? I don't think we have like really any good categories left. Where's Sam? Sam! Bury me with no pants. It's all I ask. And facing up. Do people get buried face down? Isn't that what Hugh Hefner requested, to be like face down on top of Marilyn Monroe? You know how freaking weird that is? Like, hello, those are dead bodies. You think you're like doing something here, but that's just a dead body. Did Healer actually die? He needs to get over himself. I'm pretty sure he's alive. I don't know where he's at though. Well, we're gonna be playing for a while because I don't know what this is. This was born in 2018. It's hip hop R&B. It's very hard. It's movies. So the clue is every constellation. I think this is The Weekend. Nope. All Stars. Okay. Well, I don't think it's Smash Mouth All Star. Ed Sheeran. Every constellation. So all of the all the stars, Kendrick Lamar. Woo! Woo! I figured it out. Oh, I figured it out. It's all the stars. So, all right. Carrie helped us get there. That was exhausting. Filter's picky. Yep. Oh, yeah. Remember, I was typing out The Exorcist and nothing would come up until I typed the whole thing out. Cricket stretching. Oh, she has her little legs crossed. All right. This was born in 2002. It's rap hip hop. It has 1.4 billion views on YouTube and it's easy. Oh, it's 8 Mile. Yep. Man, why do they jump scare us with it's not called Mom's Spaghetti? Lose yourself. This was born in 1975. It's rock and it's easy. Colton, she does that to me all the time. Well, whenever I give her like too much peanut butter or cucumbers. Sounds like a National Lampoon thing. Time Warp? Ah. Yay! All right, Lounge Singer got his song. What's up, old nerdy? I feel like that should be enough to guess it. That should be old. What? Yeah, something. What? I don't know what I'm thinking now. All right. I did find some wacky headlines to discuss tonight. My back hurts so bad. This is like hard for me to focus on anything except for my back. So this one I saved specifically for Russell. Oops. So he better be here. Russell. This is the funniest thing. I'm trying to shave my butthole. How do you shave your butthole? No, Colton. Okay, Russell. Escaped giraffe named Gracie on the loose in Texas, and no one can find her. Gracie, who's about 3 years old, a baby giraffe, has been missing for nearly 2 weeks after escaping her enclosure at Cedar Hollow Ranch in the Texas Hill Country. So, you guys, Russell kidnapped a giraffe. Don't know what's going on here, but this looks like fun. Oh, a bear. Okay. Oh, poor little guy. He got scared. This has nothing to do. This is in West Virginia. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, but if it's black, you fight back. So it's fine. I did no such thing. You would think a giraffe would stand out in a crowd. I know. A giraffe named Gracie is missing in Texas, and the search for her has become a tall order. Gracie, who's about 3 years old, has been missing for nearly 2 weeks after escaping her enclosure at Cedar Hollow Ranch in the Texas Hill Country, said Vic Jones, who owns the remote property about 100 miles west of San Antonio. He said Wednesday that Gracie had wandered into part of the privately owned preserve that other giraffes previously avoided. Jones has sent up helicopters to look for Gracie. A few sightings have trickled in, and a $5,000 reward is on the table. Yes, a baby giraffe is chained up in Russell's basement. But the giraffe, which stands roughly the height of a tree, hasn't turned up. She wound up going up and feeding in an area on the hillside and the rocky ledges that none of the other giraffes have ever gone before, Jones said. And when she came down off there, she came down on the wrong side of the gate. The ranch is in rural Real County, where it's roughly 2,700 residents were put on alert to be on the lookout for a missing giraffe. I'm sorry, but you don't have to put me on a lookout for a missing giraffe. I'm going to see it. The height of a tree? Trees have varying heights. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Arthur, this is a brewing tragedy. Stop at the tall puns. Yeah. How do they lose a giraffe? How do you lose it? How the hell does a walking tree hide? I know, is she just like standing behind every tree? I think she's in Russell's basement. People are not in danger of her because she's not around people. I had to turn my heating pad back on. She's out in very, very rough, heavily wooded lands. The Texas Hill Country has one of the largest concentrations of exotic captive animals in the country. Real County Sheriff. Oh, this is confusing me already. That baby giraffe is not in the basement. There's no room down here. Real County Sheriff Nathan Johnson said the mild climate and rugged terrain seems to serve as a good stand-in for most of the animals' native African environments. He rattled off a list of animals that have gone missing over the years, especially after floods, but said this was his first draft. We have had wildebeests. I've had water buffalo. I've had monkeys. I've had zebras all go missing, Johnson said. Sometimes we recover them and sometimes we don't. While the middle of Texas is not a giraffe's native environment, Jones said Gracie should be able to find plenty of leaves and other vegetation to eat. He said other animals were not likely to bother her. Yes, let's wrangle her. I need $5,000. Russell has his head sticking up through the chimney to fit. Jones said he initially had helicopters searching an area of about 7,500 acres with no luck. A few days later, there was a report that Gracie was spotted to the south. But by the time they could search the area, Jones said she was already gone. We were always 2 to 3 days late for where the information is coming from, so it makes it tough. Real County Sheriff, not a fake one, but a real one. Guys, we got to find Gracie. So now we have to go search the basements of North Carolina to see if we can find a giraffe in the basement. There we go. Oops. That's what we're looking for. Oh my gosh, it's running around. I'd give the money and ride the giraffe. Oh, baby giraffe. She's only 3 years old. No one's keeping a baby giraffe in a basement. Oh gosh, they're replaying music while it's running around. How do I mute this though? Why don't you let me mute you? Because I want to play this other one, but it's definitely got copyright music. And I want to. Oh, there we go. Is this one a baby? I don't need this bullshit. I'm going to go play with my baby giraffe. Where's your baby giraffe, Russell? Oh, what's this one doing? Oh, is this the same one? Yeah. Oh, it's the same one. Oh, God. It looked like a seahorse grew legs. I never realized giraffe legs are different front and back. Yeah, they're like, it's like they're because they slope or something. I didn't preview it, but I just found a YouTube clip called "Drunk Man Rides a Giraffe at the Zoo." Okay, yeah, is that in the Babbling Lounge? All right, you guys, I think we are about to see Russell. Oh, that has to be Russell. Nuh-uh. Nuh. Did you hear that? This is Russell committed the crime. Did you hear that? They called him Russell. Oh my God. Okay, Carrie heard it. It's Russell.
Hey.
Holy crap. Russell, you need to hold on. Okay, so the giraffe just kind of sits there. Why is Russell's dad not watching him? Wouldn't that be funny if the low hum that you heard in the background was actually Russell's dad's riding lawnmower? Oh! Yeah. Help me. Oh, you're gonna get eaten. No! Russell, get down. Just leave, Russell. I thought for sure he was going to try and climb back over the fence because he was like, uh-oh, I'm going to get hurt. But no, he just got back on. Oh my God, it's... I can't be here at the same time. I have lawns to mow. I think we can hear Russell's dad in the background. I can't believe he hasn't shattered his spine yet. Okay, now he's smart enough to get out of there. Whew. Wow. My favorite part was finding out that was Russell. That's crazy. Oh, what happened? Russell tried to ride a giraffe. Christopher Reeves fell off a horse half that size. Do you think three-letter agency planned it? Christopher Reeves' death? Or not his death, but his injury? But was it shorter? I was watching paint dry. Why were you watching paint dry? We watched Russell mount a giraffe. The giraffe was yelling, "Get away from me, yay!" Oh yeah, we have to read the thing that Carrie shared about toilet paper. I forgot. So it says, I just read that modern toilet paper was invented in 1857. However, it wasn't until the 1930s that splinter-free paper was developed. Until then, the manufacturing process often included wood splinters in the paper. So I've just discovered my personal cutoff for time travel. They didn't know anything about butt bushes, huh? That makes me realize, like, my great-grandma spent the first 20 years of her life with splintered paper, toilet paper. And she was very poor growing up. I highly doubt her family could spring, or she herself could spring for the splinter-free toilet paper. It's so crazy. Poor grandma. Poor great grandma. She did not. Like, there was never like a high point of her life. My grandparents used the three seashells. What does that mean? If you know, you know. I definitely don't know. I don't think I would have switched off butt bushes for splintery toilet paper. I would have stuck to butt bushes. Just use a leaf. Should I order food? I haven't had really shitty McDonald's in a while. I need to stop ordering food. And she gave birth without an epidural. And probably. She gave birth to my grandma in, what was it, 1938? Why doesn't Courtney play video games? Because I'm not good at them. It's from the 90s movie. I think it was called Demolition Man, if you know, you know. I did not watch that. I've seen 8 movies. That was not one. Oh, my back hurts so bad. They gave them belts of scotch during childbirth. Well, that'll explain a few things. Are we sure anyone could afford toilet paper back then? Well, I mean, they had to have been able to if people were buying it, right? Like, you can't just manufacture a product that no one's going to buy. And toilet paper has become very successful over the years, you know? Courtney, did you know I was originally a McDonald's Happy Meal? I didn't know that. I'm a big turd. Oh, buddy. I don't know. Do I want shitty McDonald's? Yeah, I hope I'm a big turd is subscribed. I think you'll have a lot of fun here. We're pretty dumb. We talk about wiping your butt on a bush. That would be right up a turd's alley. We all gotta start somewhere. If Courtney gave birth, she would only need the help of her chihuahuas. Nah, I don't know about that. I would need the help of highly skilled doctors. I'm old. My body doesn't want to do that now. Yes, buy Carrie's book too, everybody. Okay, guys. It's now or never. Should I make the big mistake of ordering food? Also, remember, I have 10 gifted memberships to gift this month. I need to hurry up and do it. So we need to get to Cleve tonight so that I can justify gifting some memberships. Old Nerdy says no. Morgan says yes. Courtney is taking the epidural. I'm afraid of the epidural because it has fentanyl in it. Order mashed potatoes. Oh my God. What do you think? I have $20? Mashed potatoes? Where the fuck am I going to get mashed potatoes from? My back hurts. I will say, though, that barbecue chicken sandwich I made last night was so good. It's just so sloppy. Thank you for the $1.99. I'm a big turd. There's got to be videos on early toilet paper. We watched what was it, you guys? What was that video from Weird History? It was a video about old like peasant hygiene. It was not good. They were using sticks. $178. What? We wish we never even make it to $100. We're at $22. We're $78 from cleavage. Are we 178 away from something else? Does Courtney think everything costs $20? That's part of the joke. Because I'm like really poor. And so I'm just like, what is that? $20? Oh my God. I have to start pretending that I'm rich and that my body is healthy and that I'm marriage material. I have to pretend all of that. All men are 200 pounds. All items cost $20. Yeah. Yeah. Right? We're at $22. Yes. I like the $178. How do we get to that? We need to get more than 22 viewers. Just the expensive stuff costs $20. That's true. Courtney must shop at Dollar Tree. No, you know what? I pretend like I'm rich and I do shop at Target. But I shop at Grocery Outlet too, is the thing. We made it to Cleve last night. Of course it wasn't Courtney. Oh yeah. All men aren't 6'5", but every man who's over 5'9" could pretend to be 6 feet tall, and I would just believe it. I probably should just go to Germany to find a husband. They're guaranteed to be tall there. And the problem is that I'm like used to that. It's like big, tall, goofy looking guys. And they like do man stuff. You're not going to find that in Germany. Never mind. What's the capped amount of inches we can lie in both areas? Well, okay. So if you lie and say it's like 8+, that's just going to be scary. Right? So you can't say a scary length because I can't host it. You know, it's just scary. And then with height, I feel like you could just say you're like 6 feet. And that's like, that'll be like, oh, okay. I thought we were talking height. What happened here? Well, he said in both areas. And so I went with the one area the one time for the one thing or something. Courtney, with those boobs, you can have any 6 foot rich white man you want. I was 12 inches before the accident. Anakin's burnt wiener, you poor thing. You guys, I was thinking like, should I put content creation on my resume? Because let's be real, I have to start working full time again. And after this conversation, I think the answer is no, because I don't want an employer to find this stream or others like it. Although, speaking of peeners, I have another silly headline. This one's also pretty Russell appropriate, I think. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, this is from our... Excuse me. Why is it glitching? Hello? This is from our favorite TMZ. It says, world's smallest penis guy, help me plump my junk. He showed his face on the internet. But if employers see it and like it, they'll sub and pay you. That's true. Then I won't have to worry about getting a job. That's not a hand he's got out. What? The man who claims to have the smallest penis in the world is looking to extend his 15 minutes and his meat if he can score financial aid from the public. Michael Phillips, the 38-year-old North Carolina man who claims to have a penny-sized pecker, tells TMZ he's seeking crowdsourced cash to get a penis enlarging procedure done in the next couple months. Frank! I want to see it. Well, he says it's penny-sized. Help Michael get micropene enlargement procedure. So there's a GoFundMe. Michael, who's been medically diagnosed with a micropene, claims he struggles to use the bathroom with his 0.38-inch penis and hopes the procedure can help a wee bit when urinating. So he can't even why doesn't he just sit down? The procedure involves an injection of semi-permanent dermal filler into his Peter. He hopes the injection will allow him to stop wearing pull-ups, which he is currently using. Why don't you just sit down? His GoFundMe post, Michael adds, I'm reaching out to anyone who understands how challenging this situation can be. Your support would mean the world to me and help me take a big step toward living with more dignity and independence. 0.38, that's not a penis, that's a BAC. Yeah, he could use a funnel. What is Sir, are you sure it's not a clitoris? Yeah, are we sure we know what we're working with here? He might be the one guy whose girlfriend I could steal. As we reported, Michael told us earlier this year he was considering entering the Guinness World Records for his Tiny Tim. Bottom line, Michael's hoping this fundraiser will soar so his willy can spread its wings too. Oh, poor guy. Poor Michael Phillips. I want to see his thin TV. Yeah. Has he shown it somewhere? Maybe he can get maybe he can get a spicy site. The world's largest is a dorky guy in the UK, 14 and a half. Oh man, what a waste. I need a 6K for a reduction. Reddit maybe. Oh yeah, probably. Well, we're definitely not going to look at it here. But I sent a clip of him in Babbling Lounge. Ooh. All right, here we go. So here's a video. This is from Love Bites by Dr. Tara. He holds the world record for biggest meat. It's the big one, not the little guy. Oh, this is all going on my personal account, not my... Whoa, man.
So how big is your penis?
Soft is more like 10 and a half, and then 14 and a half erect.
14.5 inches erect.
Yeah, sometimes a little smaller, so like 14 and a half.
That's like this.
It's a bit more than that, I think.
This?
Yeah, I'm not the better probably like that.
Your penis is like this.
Yeah. We've done your research, that should be, a known fact by now.
So 14.5 inches. Has it, did you grow into this? What was it
But it
like
wasn't
when
like
you...
hair out the womb with you.
Yeah, you came out of the womb with like a virgin. Is it bigger than your body? So what happened? How did you get to this point?
I had a lot of sort of small growth spurts, and they kept happening and happening. So I had sort of one when I was about 13, 14. Then another one later on and later on and later on and so on till my sort of mid early 20s.
There needs to be a lot of blood
Yes.
going to your penis.
He broke his arm. The old Russell hallway. I don't enjoy things punching my cervix constantly. Yeah. That ow.
In order to get an erection, especially with that much meat.
Yes.
Like, do you have problems with erections?
It takes a long time to get erections as opposed to having problems. Like I do get erect, but it just takes time. Like when I got measured the last time, they did an intracavernosal shot. So they inject you with something which makes you aroused.
Oh, like a Viagra?
It's basically, well, it's like stronger than Viagra because it's directly into
so that you can have a really hard
because it's what they often do for
studies.
Because that way everyone's got, so it's strange to go to a room and say like, do it yourself until you're ready for the study. They just
everyone's in their max size.
Basically, that's the whole point of doing that kind of study.
So who verified you?
It was an NHS affiliated study. But there's no official study in terms of Guinness World Records because they don't do it. So I'm not claiming a Guinness record or anything like that. It's just been various studies throughout the time.
Wow. So with, having a penis so big,
Frank, mental note, don't do that, please. All right? It's strange that I feel that I have to say it, but don't punch my cervix, please. Okay, what if I do this 10 of 10? Would you prefer to deal with a penny or a 14 and a halfer? Did you just say he has ED? I mean, I guess it's it's just that it with all the blood flow that needs to get there, it doesn't get there on time.
I have to imagine that dating is a little bit difficult.
Difficult makes it sound like much worse. Dating is difficult because I'm a chubby older man in my 40s. So that's more of an obstacle than
no, but I mean,
it's an issue.
If it's me, I would say it won't fit. So
there's practicality. There's ways to get used to it. I've gotten much better at it over the years of understanding. It's obviously not all about penetration, or it's very gradual, very small amounts of penetration. It's not, you don't expect to get the whole thing.
Right.
Because you don't want to kill someone.
So have you received blowjobs?
So yeah, obviously, yeah.
And
I'm not a big fan, honestly.
Have people been able to give you a proper blowjob?
No, I've never been a fan of them. I thought, no, it's not my
because they can't.
No, I mean, I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying
because they can only go in 1/3.
Yeah,
I can imagine going in like this,
ma'am.
It's only 1/3.
It's not. Yeah, it's not something you can really do.
So,
ma'am, you don't need to. Oh my god! Just mimicking sexual services, and
you don't enjoy blowjobs.
No, I think I was supposed to be in a very strange position for a man. That is not my. It's not my thing. I've never got the appeal.
So, what type of sexual pleasure do you enjoy having 14.5-inch penis?
Well, I think the benefit of it is it's taught me that I need to do a lot of foreplay, which I might not have done if I was just an average guy. So having that time to spend focusing on it, and like I say, it takes a while to get aroused and all that stuff. So doing that's part of the enjoyment, and knowing they're kind of preparing.
Is she a real doctor? I don't know, man. She claims to be one, but who knows nowadays?
For it, that's attractive.
How does it feel literally and emotionally to have this penis?
Like I say, it's always there. So how does it feel having something hanging down there when you're not used to having a thing down there?
But a thing hanging. I mean, I've used many strap-ons to peg men.
Yes.
And I love having a cock.
Yeah.
It feels nice.
But you're doing that.
But my strap-on is 6 inches.
Yeah, and you're doing that in the moment. You're not doing it like going for groceries or anything.
No.
Okay, so she's a freak. Okay. She's into some stuff. All right. I want to know, though, she better ask this before the end of this, but does it cause back pain? If all that weight is down there, is it pulling him down? Does a big peener cause?
I mean, I would wear a strap on to the grocery store, but maybe not today.
Okay.
But yeah, like, does it feel emotionally draining at times, or
only when it's because objectified or because of it? When you don't want to be discussing it and it comes up as a topic, that's when it's a bit draining.
Oh, he doesn't want to be objectified for his large peener. Oh no, how sad. No back pain. Okay. I can't answer. I'm only 13.9. Oh man, my back hurts. Like, wouldn't that cause like an anterior pelvic tilt and like cause some back problems? Right? Like if you that 14 and a half inches, that has to be like really heavy. I wonder if he's ever got caught in a zipper. Oh, she better ask that too before the end of this. I want to know if it's causes back pain.
Obviously, most of the time, like I say, it's just there. It's nothing sexual. It's just a part of my body.
Yeah.
And normally I'm dressed in a way that I can kind of hide it enough that I can just walk on by and it's not an issue.
Thanks for listening. This was Love Bites.
Oh man, she's a terrible interviewer. She didn't even ask if it causes back pain. Does your peener cause back pain? What the hell is that guy's name? I need to DM him. I need to ask him. I just have one question. Does your peener cause back pain? How is the record holder not black? Well, maybe it's a myth. Gotta use a bread bag for a condom. Yeah, like would a Magnum even fit? My gosh. I love her. She's such a woman. She's like, does it cause like emotional damage? Like, shut up. No. Do you have back pain? Do you have back pain? So do you think he's doing a fundraiser to get it reduced? Maybe he wants it reduced down to like 7 inches. BWC is a thing too. Yeah. I'm afraid of saying how I know. I just, you know what? I just know. Hey, easy answer. I give half of it to the penny guy. Right? Like if you turn arm fat, if you turn a forearm into a peener, you can cut one in half, keep that one's head there, right? And then keep it on him, and then you give the rest of that to the other guy and just put his head on top of it. Is there such thing as peen reduction? Well, I don't even know if there's such thing as peen enlargement, right? I'll take his leftover. He has enough to share his fundraising to get it enlarged too. Bigger than 14 and a half? That's scary. That would definitely cause back problems. Connie Lynn, what's up? Ugh. I have back problems. Maybe they need some Freaky Friday shit to see the grass isn't always greener on the other side. I think the grass is probably dead for both of them. Both of them have, it's obviously, it's really only when it comes to like dating and sex and stuff that it's like a downfall. And the guy that wears the diapers, I think that he just doesn't understand that he can just sit down for peeing. Why would you rather wear diapers than just sitting down? He's hoping to be 15, not 14 and a half. Ugh. She should have asked if he could blow. That's another good question. Like, can you service yourself? I really want to know if it causes him back pain, though. I feel like it has to. All right. Okay, guys. I need to use the facilities. And I really need to contemplate whether or not I'm going to order food. We're budgie smugglers in public. Just. Woo! All right, I'll be right back, okay? Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right. Hey, Colton, how do you know that? All right, Colton, go into detail. Tell us, how do you know about these weird shaped peni? All right, those are the only weird headlines that I had for you guys this week, or for tonight at least. There was one, I guess, headline about Lizzo. I didn't save it. She's annoying. But did you know that she released an album recently? And it sold 2,600 copies. My man has a corkscrew. Oh my. Like, I'm packing for my trip. Almost forgot underwear. You need underwear. You want to do some organ fail? Find it. Possible fat shaming. I just thought it was hilarious that, like, your album bombed worse than Hiroshima. Seriously. Model Land outsold that. Yeah. That was really just all that it was that, like, she's been super cocky. The problem is that she has been writing like the same songs over and over, I guess. I haven't listened to her in so long, so I wouldn't know. But and it's basically about her. She's just responding to online criticism. And people are tired of it because a lot of normal people, not like us, right? But like normal people aren't chronically online. So they don't know that there's all these comments about this, that, and the other thing because they're off living their life. So if you are a musician, you'd think that, like, yeah, you're just off living your life. You don't know what the hell is going on the internet, and you don't care because you are too busy winning Grammys, touring, writing songs, blah, 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 blah. But instead, you're not. You made it very clear that you're not because you won't stop writing songs being like, oh, you want to talk your trash? Well, guess what? You're obviously a fan, blah, 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 whatever. I don't know what the hell her dumb songs have been about. But here's a Rolling Stone article. Did I say Rolling Stone? Oh, it is Rolling Stone. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't support Rolling Stone. I do not. Oh, yeah. Wedding Song is way better than Lizzo. All right. So this says Lizzo's new album didn't even chart. What happened? Music industry executives question whether a perceived betrayal of her fan base or lacking label support accounts for why Bitch, her first release in 4 years, just sold 2,650 copies in the first week. Well, I will say, I think the allegations against her, that was kind of that was bad. Maybe because she sucks. That's also a good reason. There's no denying that Lizzo is a singular artist. After exploding on the scene in 2019, she went to land a string of hits with the ubiquitous Juice. It ain't my fault that I'm out there getting loose. I'm put it in the boot. Yeah, yeah. About damn time. I don't know that one. And this one, Good as Hell. I don't know that one. It's like, I'm feeling good as hell. That's all I know about it. All right. Picking up Grammys and other accolades along the way. Not a traditional pop singer. No, she is not. Her voice is not very good. I'm just going to say that right now. Nope. To be honest, when so many people were like, oh my gosh, she's so talented, I couldn't figure out what they meant by her being talented. Because that song, that why man gray when they gonna be gray? Don't take that, don't wanna wow. Like, you're not that, you're just like, I think the only reason why it sounds like you're hitting the notes correctly is because of auto-tuned. Thank you for the $2, Morgan. I think you're wonderful. Thank you. All right, you guys. Are we going to get to a butt bush? All right, where did I leave off? Okay, not a traditional pop singer. I wouldn't call her a singer. She infused her music with funky horns, hip-hop grooves, and even the flute. What do you mean even the flute? The flute was like her thing. That's her instrument, and she would twerk with it, and it was very gross. She over-indexed for bops, but was there a Lizzo sound? Depends on the track. Yeah, she didn't really have like a brand. Lizzo first began chipping away at her 5th studio album, Bitch, which I think that right there is a mistake. Naming your album Bitch is, yeah. Just like with Electric Callboy, they did that song called Fuckboy, and it was like, no, you shouldn't have curse words in a single that you're releasing. You shouldn't have curse words in your album name. Like, I'm sorry, but if you want to sell a lot of stuff, you do have to consider like appealing to the masses. And yes, that might be feeling a little bit more manufactured. You might be feeling a bit censored. And yeah, I agree. But at the same time, who are you appealing to? The 15 people that, what am I saying? Who are you appealing to? A small group of people who find that appealing, or are you trying to appeal to the masses? Because I'm going to tell you right now, the album cover looked like crap. But also, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, this girl has an album called Bitch. This is so cool. I'm just going to be like, okay, so she's a bitch. Great. So am I. So this is saying she sold more records when she was more fat. Yeah, but also she sold more records before it came out that she was sexually assaulting and harassing her dancers. The skin flute. Well, in some court documents, some might say yes. At least hide it like WAP. Yeah, you can make it cutesy and fun, whatever, but like, an album called Bitch is just, I'm sorry, it's just not that appealing. Obviously, it didn't sell. Let's see here. So the album underwent a number of transformations during that time. It was initially meant to be titled Love in Real Life, which would have been a way better album, supported by a single of the same name and the disco pop track Still Bad, both of which arrived last year. While Lizzo was still making up her mind about what she wanted her next album cycle to embody, it seems the broader pop audience already made up its mind about her. Bitch arrived on June 5th via Atlantic Records. Within its first week, the album sold 2,649 copies and racked up just under 2.7 million on-demand streams. according to music data company Luminate. In its second week, sales dropped to 650 units, while streams dipped to just under 900,000. It's a steep drop from her previous album, 2022's Special, which debuted at 39,000 copies sold and 69,000 equivalent album units earned. Wait, what's the difference? Album units. What? Enough for a number 2 debut on the Billboard 200. Bitch somehow managed to evade the chart entirely. Time is of the essence for most pop artists, and yet her brief absence doesn't entirely explain such an abrupt fall. What does? Well, as it was established earlier, she sucks. 39,000 copies get you to second on Billboard. What a scam. Yeah, that's very strange because 39,000 copies and then 69,000 equivalent. That's still just over, that's like what, 118,000 copies sold? Like, how does that get you to number 2? Lizzo is being too truthful. You can't make sales if you're not likable. She's not. That's the thing, is that she became very unlikable. Oh, Ashley still doesn't feel well. Boo! Are you like sick? Do you need Zicam or Airborne or something? Or maybe just rest? Let's see here. Bitch somehow managed to evade the chart entirely. Time is of the essence for pop artists, yet her brief absence. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, what does? I think the biggest reason is that she never had a core fan base. I don't know if that's true. One former senior label executive who requested anonymity tells Rolling Stone she was a very song-driven, radio hits-driven artist who lacked a core fan base, and that's what you need today for career longevity. That's what like today. What do you mean you need it today? You need that forever, always. What? For longevity? What? How's she gonna eat with such low sales? She's hungry. You know she's hungry. Lizzo considered this perspective herself. Earlier this month, she credited perceived changes in the primary consumption model of music for limiting her audience. The industry changed so much in the last 3 years. Streaming replaced radio. Streaming did not replace radio in the last 3 years. And I was a radio darling. That's not true. And that's how my fans discovered music. That's also not true. That is not true. This bitch was on record saying that the reason why she was discovered at all was because some Netflix movie used one of her songs. And so because everybody was watching shit on Netflix back in 2019, whatever Netflix movie it was, that played her song, and that's what got her on the map. Streaming services is what got her on the map. It wasn't the radio, you idiot. That's so funny that she's using this as an excuse. Oh my God, she's making me so mad. But nobody would know who she was if it wasn't for Netflix, not the radio. The only reason why she ended up getting played on the radio was because she gained so much popularity from that Netflix movie. Like, I remember people started talking about her after, I don't even know what the movie was, but that movie came out and there was like this podcast I used to listen to, and out of nowhere, the podcast hosts were like talking about how awesome she was, and they were buying tickets to her concert, and they were like $35 or something like that. They were pretty cheap, comparatively speaking. And they ended up having an issue with Ticketmaster or whatever they went through. I can't remember what it was, because they were trying to say that the people that bought the tickets didn't have access to their tickets anymore, and that if they wanted access to their tickets again, that they were going to have to pay like $150. And they're like, "Whoa, what? No!" So Lizzo actually started doing that. She was trying to like retroactively charge a shit ton of money for her concert because they were selling out so fast. She rapidly gained popularity because people randomly heard her song on that Netflix movie. It wasn't a radio thing, because if it was a radio thing, it would have been planned out way in advance and they would have been able to charge those tickets at a higher price way earlier. But they couldn't because she wasn't being played on the radio. Well, and see, that's another thing too, is like the radio is controlled by iHeartRadio, right? So like, why is suddenly iHeartRadio, they're not playing her music anymore? Or like, what's going on? Because you can't tell me that the people that were listening to iHeartRadio, or that were listening to the radio, just stopped listening to the radio and then just stopped listening to her. She was huge, pun intended. But I mean, the thing is, like, I remember people were like randomly posting on like Instagram and stuff. They would caption their posts with her song lyrics. People were obsessing over her. You couldn't get away from her. I remember being at my cousin's house and watching the MTV Movie Awards, and it was like every time I saw an ad for like any type of awards ceremony, she was performing. Like, you can't tell me you're just a radio darling when you were everywhere. And these people that were listening to you on the radio and started streaming your music, they just stopped streaming your music all of a sudden. Like, I get it if it's like, because like for me, I haven't bought a CD since Justin Timberlake's 2020 experience. So it was like 2015, I think. What's up, Scott? We're just bitching about Lizzo. So I get it if people aren't buying albums and now you're relying more on streams than anything, but like your streams should have been way freaking higher than that if you're as big as you were back then. And the streams should continue. That's another thing too. She started off with 2.7 million streams. If her music was good, that number would have increased, not decreased. Unfortunately, Red Sonja did not outsell Lizzo. I don't even think we sold any albums at all. Well, we definitely didn't sell any albums. All we had was a demo. And some crackhead stole that from me. All right, moving on. Lizzo's most recent Hot 100 hit, Special, I've never even heard that song, featuring SZA, spent 10 weeks on the chart in 2023. While the single peaked at number 52, it reached number 19 on the radio songs chart and number 15 on the pop airplay chart. The success of Special was largely bolstered by the breakout singles About Damn Time and To Be Loved, Am I Ready? I speak like a manager. That's all BS to me, industry pundit Ray Daniels tells Rolling Stone of placing the blame on streaming. If you know that the industry is changing, you should be warning your fans ahead of time. Why are you not telling your fans to request your song on the radio? They're your fans. They'll do what you ask them to do. However, there's the factor that the trust between Lizzo and her audience has been deeply fractured in recent years. That's another thing too, is like she has a big presence on social media. It's strange to me to think like, yeah, my album's coming out. If I just post about it, people will buy it. Why are you relying on the radio for this? Social media is like a way bigger powerhouse than the freaking radio. I don't listen to the radio. Neither do I. I don't even know how to use the radio. I do. In her post, Lizzo has also acknowledged the very obvious and public attack on my career that largely shifted public opinion against her favor. Yep. In 2023, her former backup dancers accused her of sexual harassment, creating a hostile work environment and fat shaming in a lawsuit that has still yet to be settled. Last month, Lizzo sat down with Gayle King on CBS Mornings and stated she would rather prepare for trial than opt for an easy settlement. I'm not afraid of the truth. The truth is less salacious than the headlines. Well, a big part of her brand was being the underdog and being very self-confident. I am who I am. I support everyone. Body positivity, the former senior label exec continued. And when you're called to task for the mistreatment of exactly what you held out as being your quote unquote brand, then fans don't want to see you win anymore and they desert you. Yep. Kind of like the downfall with Ellen. Wasn't she doing weird things with bananas? Yeah. At the Circus Club in Germany, she wanted one of her dancers to take a banana out of a Circus Club dancer's bajango. What did she do? She seems nasty. First of all, she was really funny. She was fat shaming her dancers, which is kind of funny to me. But she brought her dancers to, they claim that she brought the dancers to a Circus Club and then was making them do stuff with the Circus Club performers. Like, so there was like, I guess at the club, there was there was a stage and there were like burlesque dancers or strippers like dancing. And then, you know, there was a part where there was like a banana in the Jenga and you could remove the banana from the bajango. And Lizzo was trying to make her backup dancers go to the Circus Club dancers and like touch their boobs and play with the banana that was in the bajango. The Circus Club. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to like properly censor myself on YouTube. Circus Club. The Titanic soundtrack. That was your first CD. My first CD was no doubt Tragic Kingdom. Hey. What are you doing, ma'am? Look at this thing. Hi. You're so precious. I love you. Okay. Hello? Oh, are you okay? She like hit her snoot on the armrest. All right. Sounds like Pigeon Forge or Branson Show. Pigeon Forge. Isn't that where Dollywood is? Okay, hold on a second. I have to assess the dog situation real quick. I still don't know where Penelope is, but hi. I love you so much. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. I love you. All right, this is. I love you, honey. Yeah. Take your paw out of my shirt, please. Hey, stop. I'm trying to put you. That was a struggle. All right. Woo. Now I have two dogs. Oh my gosh. Just use your back legs. There you go. Okay. Chunka almost fell off of the desk. Heard of Dollywood for 25 years. Oh my God, really? Oh. Can you do all three dogs? If I could get Penelope on my shoulders, then probably. That was kind of tough though. Especially because Chunga's just like dead weights. So I pick her up and she's like, I look like they're the same color as Brooklyn, but just tiny. We do tiny Brooklyns. Yeah. Dollywood has a dog sitting area at the front of the park. Oh my gosh, I need to go. I want to go to Dollywood so bad. All right, let's keep trash talking Lizzo, and then we can play some Oregon Fail. All right, where are we at? In the 3 years between Special and Bitch, Lizzo began bracing herself for a sharp decline in public interest by creating music that existed on the outskirts of what audiences came to know her for. The 2025 mixtape, My Face Hurts from Smiling, sourced beats from longtime collaborator Ricky Reed and Zaytoven for her first venture into rap in a long while. Her debut album, 2013's Lizzo Bangers, emphasized her interest in hip hop as a performer. But most listeners who discovered her through Cause I Love You, but that's in 2019, were unfamiliar with the project, which was removed from streaming services for a year while she campaigned for the 2020 Grammy Awards. Oh, man, they just. Wow. This mixtape is like, I'm just going to say it. I don't give a fuck, all right? I've been fat. I've been skinny. You have not been skinny, ma'am. But you still ain't fucking with me. Lizzo told Rolling Stone last year, I don't think that could ever be on a Lizzo song. I would have been so scared to put that in something like that. About Damn Time or Juice. Or I'd have been so scared to put that in something like About Damn Time or Juice. Bitch, despite being created with Reed in tandem with My Face Hurts from Smiling, leans more pop and R&B with lyrics that may have been dulled down for palatability. Musically, I don't know what she's been doing. Another veteran music industry exec tells Rolling Stone, I assume she's not making the records like she used to that resonate the way that the other ones did because they were infectious and formatted doo-wop type pop records with sassy meme language in it. In a review, the album Rolling Stone wrote, Bitch is full of tired moves and cynical appeals to the streaming algorithm. Oh. Connie's going to subscribe. What of us? What of us? Yeah, if you like a mentally deranged, you're in the right spot. So far, neither radio nor streaming has latched on to any of the 3 singles from Bitch. Don't Make Me Love You arrived in March, following by title track Bitch, which interpolates Meredith Brooks' song of the same name. Yeah. I heard part of that. Somebody posted a clip of it and I was like, this cannot be real. It was so bad. I'm just going to tell you. So somebody posted a clip. I think she did a music video of it. Somebody posted a clip of it. And it was really bad. It was really, really bad. We don't want to hear Lizzo singing Meredith Brooks. I'm sorry, but that's not a good song for her to sample or to cover. Like, dude, not for Lizzo. Like, that might be fun for like Sabrina Carpenter or somebody, or like Olivia Rodrigo. That would actually, she's already doing like, she already does that kind of music. I mean, not necessarily. She does like more like pop punk type music, but still, that would be way more her style. You guys don't know anybody that I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, Lizzo should not be covering Meredith Brooks. Nothing that's like 90s, alt rock, grungy. What's next? She's going to cover freaking Jewel? Who will save your soul? I mean, for crying out loud, we don't want to hear that. All right. Okay, so that came out in May. And then Sexy Ladies, which was serviced as a single 1 week after the album's release. A collaboration with DC band UCB. Sexy Ladies is the most likely hit from the record. Crafted with the late producer Tay Keith, who died last week at the age of 29. Oh my God. The single is an ode to summer in the South with the potential for global reach. 954. We're getting so close. We get 50. We need 46 more, and then we can hit 6 million in no time. The thing is, reach comes at a cost. There was a time when labels paid top dollar to promote a song to radio, all but ensuring exposure, which would lead to other sources of revenue, but be it album sales, concert tickets, or merchandise. Today, the cost of mass exposure is more affordable. But is it genuine when you're effectively spamming social media with feigned enthusiasm? This is where budgets come in. And today's majors have to be realistic about their rosters. Says the veteran industry executive, they're going to phone it in and give her the rollout that feels like they're spending something, but it's super lackluster, probably not very champion, right? And if something goes great, that's just, and if something goes great, because that's what happened last time. Representatives for Lizzo did not respond to Rolling Stone's request for comment. This is actually like the first good article we read in a while. Yeah, 46 more before my birthday. We could do that, right? We have to be able to do that. I mean, come on. All right. I'm getting tired of this article, but see right here. Lizzo inked her deal with Atlantic Records in 2016, 3 years before Truth Hurts appeared in Netflix's Someone Great and struck viral gold on TikTok, which was only just truly emerging as a formidable force in the music industry after rebranding from Musical.ly a year prior. To date, Truth Hurts has been streamed more than 1 billion times on Spotify. So she didn't think like, oh yeah, let's promote this on TikTok because TikTok is where I really shine. Jewel, sexy snaggletooth lady. Okay, you know what's funny? I was talking to a friend of mine a little while ago about Jewel having a snaggletooth, and I was like, yeah. So like, she had this snaggletooth, but I'm annoyed that she fixed it because it was fine. And so he was like, oh, I never saw the snaggletooth. And I was like, okay, you're too young for me, but I'll send you a picture. And I couldn't find a proper snaggletooth picture. And I was like, wait a minute. Because her teeth looked like a little out of sorts. I guess basically her teeth looked like she had never had braces, right? But it wasn't like, I was like, this doesn't look bad at all. Like, I feel weird calling this a snaggletooth. And then I was just like, were all the pictures of her having an actual snaggletooth wiped from the internet? Or what's going on here? Because I remember it being way worse when I was 12. Yes! Am I in a cult now? Yeah. We are called the flame retardants. Oh, it's been 2 hours. We're the retards. No, we are, what are we called? We don't know, but it can be a cult if you want it to be. Yeah. Snaggletooth is out. What's up, Sam? You're awake. Oh my God. Sam's awake, you guys. I loved her snaggletooth. Am I tripping though? Oh, we hit the 2 hour mark. Tits, 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 tits. Everybody in the chat. Tits, 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 tits. Cocoa nuts. Yeah. You know what? That's a funny thing. We're the coconuts, and then members are meme birds now. Yeah. Did you ever meet Dolly? Man. Yeah. If you want a lifelong career, Lizzo, take a page out of Dolly's book. Look how sweet that angel is. Oh my God, you played with her several times. You're a musician. Ooh, what do you play? Oh my God. That's cool. Wow, you're a legend. We have a legend in the chat, you guys. Holy moly. I'm sitting here over here talking about Lizzo like a fucking idiot. My God, we have Connie here. Jennifer Grey's career got ruined when she fixed her nose. Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful, especially back then. Making changes to your appearance. Woo, as an actor. Yay, Ashley! We got another butt bush for the evening. So Connie's new here, so we can explain what a butt bush is, what the butt bush is. When we play Oregon Trail and somebody gets dysentery, we imagined how they would wipe their butt. And we decided that you would wipe your butt. Ooh, I almost got to the cactus this time. Like this. Bush. Bush. Da 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 bush. 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 Me and other me nerdy put Snaggletooth jewel pics in the Discord. Okay. Maybe I just couldn't find the Snaggletooth pictures. See, this is not okay. So we really said that this was bad and she needed to fix her teeth. You guys. Ashley, before I do this though, Ashley, thank you again for the $19.99. We have 2 butt bushes down for the evening. For every $20, we will do another butt bush. We being me. So this is what we really considered a snaggletooth. This. Like, that's crazy. What? I never said she should fix it. Yeah, I mean, I just remember listening to the radio and hearing DJs trash talking her tooth, saying oh, she needs to get her tooth fixed, blah, 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 blah. Can you please Crossbone River? And Crossbone River. We gotta find my mom. This to me, it was so wild. When I was looking at this, I was like, this is not as bad as I remember everyone talking about it back then. And maybe it's just because I have messed up teeth on my bottom row. But I don't think that they're that bad that I maybe would fix it. I just need to fix my nose really because I can't breathe. Did Hollywood make her fix it? I don't know. But apparently she fixed it. Or my guess is that her teeth are probably the same and we just stopped caring. Hi, honey. What, can I help you? I looked over in the corner of the screen. Chunkus is over here going, hi. Do you want to say hi to the people? You're very precious. This is my best friend in the whole wide world. You have a cute nose. Thank you. I don't want to change the shape or anything. It's just that I can't breathe. I want to boop that snoot. Boop, boop, boop. Hi. You know what she wants? This dog. I love her so much. What a silly dog. But yeah, I remember seeing a clip of this. Lounge Zinger posted an article in the Dorcas. Kirsten Dunst didn't fix hers, did she? I don't know. I haven't seen her in a long time. It's so funny. I have to deal with this all the time. She'll just get into this mode and hold my hand hostage. I love you. You're my little weirdo. I love her little bulldog legs. She's like, meh. Yeah. Come say hi. Ugh. I need to clip her nails so bad. It sucks because, like, when I got her, her nails were so long. And so I haven't been able to, like, really clip them down. So I have to file them, but I can't file them all the time because she bites me. It was like a whole thing. My poor baby. You need shorter nails, though. Yeah. Yay! Ashley's been a member for 6 months. Milestone chat. Milestone chat. It's so funny that everybody uses their milestone chats just to be like, hey, by the way, it's a milestone. Yayer. I was once bit by a dog at 17. I was bitten by a chihuahua. You can't. I have a scar right here. You can't really tell because between the camera and the makeup and stuff, but I have a scar right here because I was bitten by a chihuahua when I was 2 by a dog named Leolo. And I called him Yo-Yos, he bites you. And he did. He bit me. And which dog bit you? Well, I mean, Chungus bites. Hi, Viking, you're here. You're very late, Viking. I use mine and Chrissy's to say, wake the baby when she has puppet egg on. I think it's time to wake the baby. Man, he's really good at coming up with songs. He's really good at that. He's so funny. Yay! Old Nerdy's been a member for 13 months? Really? Wow. You got a membership right at the beginning. Holy moly. Hey, by the way, milestone. Yay! I got a milestone. Look at me. I have a milestone. Oh, Connie Lynn is leaving. Good night. Yeah, it's bedtime. I'm going to have to go to bed in a little bit too. Well, that's perfect timing for us to play some Oregon Fail. We don't want to, bore our new friends just yet. For realsies, I'm a real one. Man, that's so wild. I didn't even realize what happened to Ask him. He has some wild ideas about me that aren't true. Very funny. But, apparently, if you stream on Wednesdays, you're a piece of shit traitor. Just so you know, I'm a piece of shit traitor because I stream on Wednesdays. And at the time, that wasn't even going to be my permanent schedule. I was just testing something out to see if it would work. And it was working. No, I have to do it every Wednesday because Courtney's Body Cam Watcher changed their name to Courtney's Body Cam Watcher. And so we have to watch body cams on Wednesday. I'll be back for sure. Yay! Yeah, we're here quite often. I don't think you're any of those. Well, that's very sweet, old nerdy. You never know. Hell yeah! Woo! I have to stick around. We gotta stick around on Wednesdays. I mean, or whenever. We can watch body cams whenever, but still. Yeah, I'll watch body cams any day. Yay! Those were oh, you've seen him in Zia's chat. He used to super chatter a lot and stuff. Calls himself the Girthquake. Well. All right. Okay, so we'll read this article and then we'll play some Oregon Fail. I like Courtney's body on cam the most. Didn't used to mod for Chrissy or Kiki. I don't know. I have no idea. I just remember that I set him up as one of my mods right away. But I don't know if he ever did mod for anyone else. All right, this here says, Lizzo confesses she lost virginity after 2020 Grammys win. I lied about it for a long time. Lizzo must have been thinking it's about damn time. Okay, so this is a terrible article. The singer has confessed that she was in her 30s before she lost her virginity, honoring a pact she made 2 decades earlier. I promised myself when I was younger that I wouldn't have sex until I won a Grammy, she revealed on the Friends Keep Secrets podcast. Shocking hosts Benny Blanco, Lil Dicky, and Kristen Buttaluccio. I'm sorry. Why does Benny Blanco have a podcast? I thought he produced like every shitty song from 2011 until now. Why do you need a podcast also, sir? Also, you're married to like a billionaire. Isn't Selena Gomez a billionaire? I love body cams. I don't blame them for wanting body cams. Yeah, we love a good body cam night. We should go back to when we run out of material for a random babbling evening. That we just finish off the night with a body cam video. Lizzo, now, okay, what? Oh, I promised myself when I was younger that I wouldn't have sex until I won a Grammy. Okay. Lizzo, now 37, won her first Grammy in 2020. She took home 3 awards that night: Best Pop Solo Performance for Truth Hurts, Best Urban Contemporary Album, Deluxe Version of 'Cause I Love You, and Best Traditional R&B Performance, Jerome. Did Lizzo pay someone to take her V card? This article is misleading. Virginity is what she calls her fork. And she refused to lose that thing until she won a Grammy. One body cam stream is good policy, I think, for non-body cam nights. Did she lose it to a banana? Yeah, Benny Blanco looks like he smells. I don't know why people want to watch his podcast. What? I mean, it seems to me like it's easy for him to get good guests, but it's like podcasts are for losers like me, not you. You're already successful. Podcasts. I need a podcast so that I can get people to find out who I am, so that I can expand and grow into something bigger and better. I've been a member from the beginning for you and Zia. My longest one is Nina, 29 months, and Chody, 24 months, and Anna, 20 months. Wow. Man, Saw is very loyal to his homies. That's so crazy, too, because I feel like we are always putting poor Saw to work. Where it's like, yeah, we're going to mod you, and then we're all going to stream at the exact same fucking time. And poor Saw is like, I have to buy a new iPad for myself for Christmas so that I can have more streams going. When you guys are streaming. Like, ah! Oh, Saw, we love you. We can't live without you. Yeah, Saw was like, yeah, Saw became a member on the first night. I think you were I still feel like you were the very first one, right? You were the very first member? I feel like McGuinevere and Viking both became members later on in the stream. Viking might have been the 8th one that night. Let's go back and check. Oh, man, that's going to take me so much time. I wanted to screen record that whole moment, like clip up that whole moment. Yes. Frank, wait. Well, Frank was my very first super chat ever. We have a screen grab of that on Instagram. But I feel like, Frank, you were definitely in that because there was like a cluster of people right in the beginning of that stream. And it was like, go back and check. Good luck. It was like April of 2025. I had to wait a couple of days to get paid. Ah, yes. I know you became a member right away too, Carrie. It was like within the first week. Yeah, Saw was the first member. Frank's the first super chat. Yeah, so Frank was the very first super chat ever, and then Saw became the first member, and I think Frank became a member like within a few seconds after Saw did, though. It was like, hey, you guys. I don't even remember who became a member right after that. I only remember that I think K-Max became a member that night too. I would have joined sooner if I were more technically savvy. He wants to be the first everything. She didn't make good on her promise that night of the Grammys, however. It wasn't long after. But before she marked the milestone rite of passage, I lied about it for a long time. I feel a weight off my chest right now. Recalling her college days at University of Houston, the singer shared an embarrassing moment among her friend group. We were all girling one night, and I was like, wait, Liz, are you a virgin? And I remember being like, no. And she said, I remember it was so embarrassing. I said, I love the deed, and it held me over for a little while. Well, now that you've had sex before, you would know that is not how a non-virgin would respond. First thing you streamed about was my snack box. I don't remember that. But first thing I ever streamed about was my birthday. You're looking for a stream from April of 2025 was when we got our memberships. Did you become a member that night, Sam? $67 months to EDB. Whoa, that's a long time. I see Meg on your first stream. Yes. I'm gonna get the first episode of Babbling Brooke. Yeah. No, that is not when I had memberships though. I wasn't monetized yet, Sam. You're looking for a stream that was from April of 2025. You're in 2024 right now. I was there for that night when we got our memberships. Oh, well, you were one of the first members too? Oh my gosh. And obviously old Nerdy was. I had sex in so long I found my virginity. The self-admitted late bloomer also didn't share her first kiss until she was 21. The delay was religious, Lizzo explained. Like when we were teenagers at my church, we all made a pact that we wouldn't do anything before marriage. And then I was just so scared, like nobody wanted to kiss me. When someone finally did it, it was terrible. Oh, was that the guy that lost his virginity to her? Oh, poor guy. I was actually very upset about it, Lizzo told Blanco, because it was like a New Year's Eve thing and he forced it on me. I was really mad and I was like, my first kiss is ruined. I was so mad. Since 2021, she's dated comedian Mike Wright, who she first met back in 2016 when the pair hosted the MTV music series Wonderland, but there were no sparks at the time. She said, I have this rule where it's like, if I'm working with a guy, it's closed, she said. Yeah, they were terrible at kissing. What? Why would you say you ruined my birthday? Oh, come on. Come on. What? I know. I told myself I wouldn't have sex until I won my first Grammy. But your kiss thing was about religion. And then so like, what? So I'm not going to kiss anybody until marriage, but then I won't have sex with my husband until I win a Grammy? Like, how does it? What? Well, Nerdy subbed in May as OGs are. Oh. Still pretty early, though. This was so long ago, you didn't even have a theme song. What do you mean a theme song? Do I have a theme song now? You found it? Who was the very first? It was what, like April 15th or something? You want me to link the spot? Sure. I'm not marrying a supermodel until I win the lottery. Yeah, that's exactly why Frank hasn't married a supermodel. I remember talking about my ring light and telling you I was too dumb to stream because I got distracted. That was funny. I gotta be up there. Yeah, you were like, I think you might have been the first night too. Right? I think, yeah, Lizzo's a freaking liar. She's a liar. A liar. Oh, I'm getting tired. I don't know what this means, Jeremy Briggs. The best thing is puppies in my peanut butter. What do you mean? You guys want to see Train Dog? Somebody created a Train Dog account. God, I just love the internet sometimes. This is so dumb. But oh my God, Train Dog. I'm not married to anyone, so I definitely didn't wait for that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get married. I'm probably not. I think I'm past my prime. According to the Red Pill Manosphere, I hit a wall. Although I have to say, so they claim that like you hit 25 and then you're just like downhill from there. I'm telling you, I don't get it because ever since I hit 30, the only men who pay attention to me, like that kind of attention to me, have all been much younger. I'm talking like 5+ years. Much younger. Oh. I gotta get better at making thumbnails. Oh, here I am talking about cleaning up behavior in the chat. If we're not minding our manners. And I can't be doing this forever with no ad revenue. Minding our manners. The algorithm. Because YouTube is not going to be pushing me through the algorithm if we're not minding our manners. And I can't be doing this forever with no ad revenue. Okay. Yeah. And low view counts. It's just over a year ago. It's not going to work. I can't rely solely on super chats. Did you see that we have memberships available now? So I think what I would like to try and do is start doing one members only stream a month, and then take it from there. It was building it up. Russell Hall with the $2. Oh, wait, I think that was not supposed to be yours. No, I don't know. Let's just play everything on the soundboard. I forgot that used to be Russell's sound. Russell's had like 5 sounds. Or until we get a good one. Can you show us the recorder in your intro? You don't really see it very well because we're watching a body cam video. Oh, that intro. Where the girl was like, "Get out!" Or she starts screaming, and I'm like, "Oh my God, it sounds like when I play the recorder." Where is it? Oh, I thought he called me Brokey. Yay! There it is. Ooh. Look at that. Saw became the very first member. Yay! Mystery solved. It was, in fact. Ooh, I'm second. Oh, Lounge was second. Oh my God, when did Frank ever even become a member? My gosh. Hold on, wait, where? I can't see anything. Hold on. Wait, that was my super chat noise before I got the that girl getting arrested. That's really bad. Oh my God, it Lounge there. Yay! Yay! Lounge became the second one. I feel like we had a bunch in a row though. Oh my God, and Frank. Oh my God, yeah. Oh, Frank came third. Yay! That was incredible. Whew. I'm about to pass out. Yay. Oh my gosh. Wow. I was much thinner back then. Holy shit. I ballooned up. Yeah, Discord monthly memberships before that, YouTube. Yeah, and then I fucking never figured out how to use anything in there. I was very annoyed with that, actually. Frank got the bronze. Who was the first super chat? When did those activate? That was in January. It was at the end of January. I think it was like the 29th, January 29th. Frank was the first ever super chat. That's actually... what's the word? Commemorated on Instagram. You don't have to go look, Sam. Sam, you don't have to go look. Because it's right here on Instagram. And I don't use Instagram ever. So it's easy to find. Oh. It's that. Right there. It's from Frank. So Courtney has the first super chat. Who was it? Somebody screenshot these though. Oh my gosh. And then this. No, play it again. Hi, honey. What's wrong? That was Chongus. Why is she on my lap and not on her? Your shirt is covered in chihuahua hair. I know. I remember one time going to get a mani-pedi. This is like 4 or 5 years ago now. And I looked basically like this. I had like black shorts and like a black shirt on, and they were just covered in hair. And the lady, I sat down in the chair and she goes, "Do you have dogs?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, how'd you know?" And she was like, "Oh, hi." And I looked down and I was like, whoops. Are we waiting to see if Douglas gets a gifted membership? Should we just test it out since the night is almost over? We might as well. I mean, I wanted to celebrate Cleve by gifting memberships, but that's okay. We'll just do this. Okay, we got, Sam got one. Metal Gear got one. Rome King. J Fire and the Hoot Files. Sometimes I feel like people get a gifted membership and then realize that they were subscribed to a channel they didn't want to be subscribed to, and then they unsubscribe. So, all right, let's see. Who else is getting a gifted membership? Inspectorate. I feel like we've Slosher, Blood of Heroes, RPC Music. We actually know these people. Corey Babcock, I don't know. Do I? But we know Slosher, Blood of Heroes, RPC Music. Ooh. That'll be fun. But Douglas did not get one, which is crazy. Douglas is here all the time. He'll bring his fortune into the room. That's funny. I mean, you know what? Sometimes I think, like, what does he do for work? I wouldn't mind just doing that job. Yeah, I want that kind of money. I'll just do the job. It's fine. Thank goodness you saved a billionaire $5. maybe that $5 will go to Zia. And you know what? I appreciate that. That makes me happy. Yeah, but what does he do for work? How do I get into that line of work? Do you think am I smart enough for it? I probably have to go to school, huh? I'm not good at school. Which is crazy. You know what's funny? Is I wasn't like that great in school because I was just bored all the time. But I was a really good test taker. Like I would like ace my tests, but then I just never did my homework because I was just like, I don't have time for this. I have to deal with a drug addict mom and her violent boyfriend. Like, stop making me do homework. Ugh. I have homework from my mom. There's a Scottish guy, Haggis, on Cecil's that donated 2,000 a stream. 2,000 a stream? Wow. That's so funny because I just think like, yeah, it'd be cool to earn that. But then at the same time, I'm like, what do they do for work? I'll just do that. What's that job? I can do that job. Sure. What's your job? How do I? Yeah, fuck homework. Definitely sign of ADHD. Yeah. If you guys didn't know already. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get diagnosed until later on in life. I feel like I probably could have had a little bit more success. All right. Should we play some Organ Fail? It's getting late into the night. We're running out of time. I kind of don't really feel like it, but where's Russell? Oh, I was about to type in Organ Fail. Haggis said he trades stocks. Oh, I would not be able to do that. Pitfall. Let's do Pitfall another time when we have more time in the evening. So we have like 20 minutes left in the evening. I want to know what the guy does for work that gave Anna $500 last night to put on a cosplay costume. Yeah. If you don't feel like it, then play Maniac Mansion instead. That'll take us like 100 years. That game takes so long to play. Let's play Name That Tune. Bandle? You want to play another round of Bandle? Don't do it if you don't feel like it. Yeah, I mean, if Russell's not even here to see like he's drowning. Jack shows on. Oh, Russell's not even here to see he's drowning. It's less fun that way. I'm gonna do some Bandle. We need some good categories again. We're running out of categories. I'm still counting the first subs. 4th, Simon Rivalry, Southpaw. 5th, Meg. 6th, Carrie. Wait, Carrie came and won that night? I'm pretty sure Viking and K-Max became members that night. Because I think we got 8 that night. Yeah, Viking became one that night, didn't you? I feel like you and K-Max both became members that night. All right, this came out. This was born in 2001. It's pop rock. Easy. I may. Of course, you were a stream or two late. I could just ask AI to give me the whole list. Yeah, how do you do that? Is this one of the bands? I don't know. It's movie soundtracks. It's movie soundtracks, and it came out in 2001. I don't know. Ocean's 11? Nuh-uh. Wait, Ocean's 11 came out in 2001? Hold on. What song would this be? And why wouldn't the movie come up? Hold on. This is Shrek, you guys. That's not her face. I'm a believer. I don't know why that's so funny to me. All right, this came out in 2008. It's rock alternative. It's very hard, like some of you, but not Frank. Did a movie soundtrack concert. He dressed as Shrek and had a solo in the song. Oh my god, that's so cute. And not 14 and a half incher. He isn't hard either. He can't. It takes him a long time. What is this? Oh, is this Twilight? Yeah! Twilight! Yeah! Is this bothering you? Do you want to be... Oh. Yeah, I love you. I love you. You're my best friend in the whole world. Oh my god. I swear to you, Chungus is like the cutest thing that's ever happened to this planet. She's just so precious. You're so perfect. He probably passes out at every boner. Yeah, like all of the blood flow has to leave his brain. Right. Oh, this one came out in 1992. It's pop soul R&B. It's easy. It has 1.9 billion views on YouTube. I feel like I should know this. Easy, like some of you. Who wants to wait? I know. I don't have time for you to get an erection, sir. Pixies? What movie? Excuse me. This does not look like... Oh, Bodyguard. I shall forever adore you. I think that would mess me up. Hell of a song. That is a really good song. Courtney didn't know I was guessing. She thought it was a nice statement. I thought it was Ghost for a second, too. See, Scott was professing his love for me as well. As soon as I see 1997, I'm typing Titanic. My heart will go on and on. All right. Good night, Yoda. I'm getting tired. Yeah, I'm not, obviously. I'm like catching some wind. I didn't know we had the goodbye theme song since the very beginning. Yeah, we had it pretty early on. And I never changed it. I should change it, but I'm saying Stripes. Okay. Well, what is this? This is 1981. It's orchestral medium. Well, Nerdy says Stripes. There's White Stripes. Star Wars. Star Wars was 77, 80, and 83. Stripes? I don't. So Stripes isn't coming up. I don't. I don't think, I mean, because Star Wars was 77, 80, and 83, right? So we got the main theme. Oh, it's Star Wars. Wow. The main theme? Wait. Oh, no, it's John Williams. Woo! Indiana Jones. Dude, John Williams is the freaking GOAT. He's so good. Courtney, I only missed the first 4 streams before I found you, and I saw you made me a mod. I think after that first stream I was there ended. It was that quick, huh? Well, because I was pretty sure I had seen you around for a while. Like I knew who you were, and I definitely saw that you were Zia's mod, and yeah, it has to be copyrighted. I'm gonna get in trouble from John. He just has that big mod energy, and I didn't have any mods at all, and so then I set up. I think I even put you as like a manager mod or something, because so I set up like Sam and Chris and Goodnight Mister, and you, and then I put Keanu as a mod just so I could tell her between the fake Keanu. Are you still a Chrissy mod? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Yeah, no, I am. I just realized I had watched pretty recently, and I was definitely a mod still. But yeah, then since then I got rid of a couple of mods, and then we added Lounge Zinger to the team. Oh yeah, I added Viking too. Viking and K-Max I added as mods right away. And then because like are you sure? I just that I'd seen you around. I just knew in my heart of hearts that Saw could be a mod. By the end of his very first stream of watching me, it became a mod. Ashley can be a Courtney mod if she wants, I think. I mean, if you really want. I'm a one mod man. I don't want to make like too many people mods because, well, first of all, like, I don't want everyone thinking that they have to be modding. Right? You just sit back and relax and watch the show. We only need like one or two. Really just mainly one. Like one per stream, really, you know. But then wait, what else was I thinking? Oh, but then also like sometimes people will see like a bunch of mods in the stream, or like I remember one time like Sam was just really chatty one night, which is great, right? So he was like commenting a bunch of stuff and like all whatever, and someone was like, "You have a lot of mods," and I was like, "Yeah, it looks that way just because our chat's kind of small." But I think it's just because like Sam's talking a lot. And then poor Sam was like, "I'm just keeping engagement going." Poor Sam. I looked the first stream, I was gray, and I chatted. The next one, I was blue. You're just me chatty never happened. Saw's origin story is so funny. I just made him a mod. Well, what's funny about that too, Saw, is like, I mean, for the most part, like I do have plenty of mods because I almost always have lounge here, and then Viking and Sam always show up. So like that's plenty of mods for like, especially for how big this chat is. Like, so we're good. You know, we definitely don't need you to mod, you know, especially if you have 3 streams for Sevi going. The origin story. Make everyone mods. Then we'll end up looking lame, you know. I sometimes show up. Yeah, you're late a lot. Rude. We never see K-Max anymore. What happened to him? He died. Healer died. This is crazy. It just means we trust you, Saw. Don't ask me why. It's so funny. Like, he shows up for one stream and then the next one. The next one he's a mod. It's like I didn't know who you were. Is the healer still in recovery? Did he actually die? I don't know what's going on with him. He disappeared. I saw him in Zia's chat a couple times. I've seen K-Max super chat on multiple alt-right streams I've watched. I'm not racist enough for him. Intensive care. I hope he's okay. I mean, because I still feel bad about that time when he said he was going to the hospital, and I thought he was joking. I didn't even know what it was when Cody made me a mod. Yeah. He's a healer. He's in the hospital. I remember his kid commenting in Discord. He's been out since then, though. Yeah. Hi, my name is Sa. You've been rated moderator. Here you are. You got a new job. What? Yeah, healer went to the hospital a while ago, but he's been out for like a while since then. So did he go back to the hospital? He commented on something in Zia's Discord this weekend. Well, I saw him in Zia's chat the other night. I think it was on Tuesday. And then after that, someone was like, "Is healer mad at you?" I've seen him around. He's not here. And I'm like, I don't know. Is he mad at me, or is he in the hospital? Hold on. Wait a minute. Maybe it was really serious. No, it was serious when he went into the hospital, but he's been out since then. He's been out and he's been like, I guess, fine. He was like, he came home and he like commented in Discord. He's been in chat for like a while. And then did you hurt his feelings somehow? He hurt mine. Shit talking me, playing Punch Out. He got so mad at you, he ended up in the hospital. He's mad at you and in the hospital. No, I'm wondering, like, I hope he's okay. I mean, honestly, I hope he's just mad at me for playing Punch Out wrong. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, so Saw, Lounge Singer, Frank, Paw, McBeer. And then it says Mavir 3737. Okay. What the who's that? He hasn't been here since you rage quit Punch Out. I think he's just cranky. I mean, I rage quit Punch Out. Did I rage quit Punch Out? I missed her as good. I missed her. Yeah. It says McBeer is McGuinevere. Oh, okay. I'm like, Cax is K-Max. Yes. I'm over here. I don't know how I didn't piece together that was McGuinevere. Cax. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I thought we had an 8th though. McBeer. She's McBeer now. Man, shows you just how slurry my words are when I talk. Here I am. I want a job where I can talk a lot. And I can't even talk. I'm too slurry. Hi, McBeer. I know what the. Look at suggested follow-ups below that. Oh. I didn't even realize that was a thing. I was mad because there was supposed to be, I thought, an 8th. But I think maybe the 8th was Carrie becoming a member like a couple days later. What is the WrestleMania sound clip origin? Oh, so it knows WrestleMania, but it doesn't know McGuinevere? Ay. Why does she track her dog's behavior? Oh. Wait, why do I track my dog's behavior? Did I explain? Does Courtney think Slender Man obsession is dangerous? Well, yeah. For undeveloped brains. Yeah. WrestleMania. I know that was before this sound. That was before this sound. Can I just say what's so funny about that sound? That girl is getting arrested. That girl is getting arrested, and she made this sound. Okay, now it says, why does Courtney dislike red velvet cake? Because it fucking sucks. What are Courtney's thoughts on Ted Kaczynski? Fascinating creature. CIA plant. Also, not the greatest book writer. Although I will give it to him, that wasn't supposed to be a book. It was a manifesto. Oh, man. Oh, there's more follow-ups? Oh. I'm going to click that. Which one? The Ted Kaczynski one? Was that a sovereign citizen arrest? That was the arrest of a girl who was, she was not sovereign citizen, but she was non-binary, mentally ill Native American and wouldn't stop using that And there was like one point where she was talking to the cop and she was like, "You're really putting me on edge because you're being a white man." What does that mean? He's a man and he's white. Like what? But she was essentially using all those as like ways to try and get the cops to like leave her alone. But she was driving drunk. Man, and that one actually pissed a couple people off when I clipped it. Like some guy typed in a novel. It was so funny. He's like, "Let me help you out." And then like typed in this whole novel. I didn't read any of it. And I kept myself from responding and saying, "I don't mean to be rude, but what was this supposed to help me with?" But then somebody else was like, "You don't understand what it's like to be neurodivergent. You don't understand what it's like to be native, blah, blah, blah." I was like, actually, I understand what it's like to be both. I am very neurodivergent and I'm Native American. Guess what? I don't like it when people behave this way and make me look bad because of it. I'm able to behave like a normal person in society. They should be able to too. Courtney's dislike for red velvet cake stems from her view that it is a liar. It is a liar. It's like the LaCroix of cake. You know, like you buy it. It's like, yeah, we're like kind of chocolate. Just be a chocolate cake or a vanilla cake. Why do I need this in between? It's too confusing because you bite into it and you think you're getting like these notes of chocolate and then it just goes away into nothing. You should have said didn't read. Oh yeah. Oh man, it's too bad you can't reply with the with pictures. Because I would have replied with that screenshot of that tweet where that guy was like, "I am reading all that, but congratulations," or "I'm sorry you're going through that," or whatever. Kind of chocolate. Yeah, it's stupid. Just give me chocolate. Just give me a chocolate cake. Hey, you don't know what it's like, people. I'm like, fun fact, I do. In fact, I know what it's like to be Native American and have my tribe not recognized by the government because it's too white. Even better, red velvet. I mean, I don't know if that's exactly why we're not recognized, but they fucking won't recognize us. And my whole family is white as shit. So come to your own conclusions. Government's been hating white people since the beginning of time. Jokes about her own mistakes, such as her initial mispronunciation of rhinoceros. Rhinoceros. Oh my God. Yes. And I remember I first told Chrissy and Keanu about how I said rhinoceros instead of rhinoceros. And it was so funny because like there was one night when I was talking to my brother and I was like, how is a rhino not a dinosaur when it's right there in the name? It's a rhinoceros. And he was like, okay. And I go, and I was like, what? He goes, I just have never heard anybody say it like that. And right then it clicked with me and I started laughing so hard. And I was like, oh my God, the rhinoceros, no. And then somebody ended up making an account called the Rhinoceros. It was a YouTube account and they used to comment all the time. Where did Rhinoceros go? And who was behind that account? Because I think it was somebody who was like just in the chat. I thought it might have been Mayhem Bear. What are some other channel firsts to look for? I don't know. Let's start a band called Red Velvet and I'll just barf the whole time. Bah! Red Velvet. Bah! McBeer. Excuse you. Then All right. Why does Courtney admire Darth Vader? I love Darth Vader. He's my favorite. He's like first effect to butt push. Is someone calling me a fake account? No, not you. We're talking about the rhinoceros. There was a rhinoceros that would send big supers to Chrissy and maybe you too. I don't remember. He sent me a couple of supers. Rhinoceros. I prefer your pronunciation. But no, there was somebody who specifically created a rhinoceros, and I don't know who was behind it. Red Velvet featuring Courtney Spew. First Russell super chat. Oh my gosh. I feel like that was like sometime last summer. Right? And he gave me like $100 in one night. I think he was actually genuinely like hammered that night. He was really drunk. Because and he kept talking about how he lost his pants. That was when he was really upset because I said I didn't like crinkle cut fries. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. I created the crinkle cut fries. Then he started calling me Crinkle Blossom. And started asking me for pictures of my butthole. He stopped asking for pictures of my butthole. I have to be up in less than 5 hours. I gotta go anyway. Scientists say 70% of Earth is covered by water, yet not a single drop of it is carbonated. That's all the proof I need that Earth is flat. What? Wait, how does that prove that Earth is flat? Is part of you offended by that? Yeah. It was flattering that he would ask me for pictures of my butthole. And then he stopped. Rhinoceros comes in, drops cash, and leaves. Yeah, he paid me $100 for this.
Why are you gay?
I was like, yeah, okay, $100. Here's your sound. And then he never came back. I was like, well, what was that all about? Okay, cool. It's a flat earth joke. I don't get though. Oh, because of carbonation is flat. Oh, I was really trying. I'm so stupid. I was really trying to be like, okay, so if the earth is flat, then it can retain carbonated water. But if it's round, it can't. If you have to explain the joke, then the person listening is dumb. I like that Saw just comes in and randomly drops dad jokes and then goes on about his day. All right. It's about time I go. How many times does it take Courtney to catch on to a dad joke? I'm usually pretty good at them. Just Saw is too smart for me. You're just neurodivergent or whatever. I was going to ask for your picture of your butthole to flatter you, but I couldn't. I'm no Russell. There's something really special about when Russell does it, you know? Okay, I have to go. Yeah, how many times do I say I have to go before I actually go? Because it's past the 3 hour mark. We got to go. Where did the trust fall loan thing come from? Oh, it was because I was having a hard time getting off the stream. And I was like, oh, I think I had like a couple of quotes written down. But I was like, what if I say one of these at the end of the stream? And I was like, nobody likes to do trust falls alone. And I was like, why would I say that? That's dumb. And then everyone was like, nah, yay! I prefer neurospicy. I like neurospicy. I'm neurospicy. Perrier is naturally carbonated. No, you hang up. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if the viewer count dropped to like 3, I'd be like, oh, they're gone. I gotta go. Oh, you made that up? Nice. I had like a couple of quotes. There were some that I found, but that one was one. That was one that I found on The Stranger. And it was like written in this tiny little print on the spine of the paper. And I did not interpret it as nobody likes to do like a trust fall alone. So I was like, nobody likes to do trust falls. I was like, man, this person's an idiot. And who wrote that? And it took me a long time to figure out what it meant. I always like, you can't polish a turd. I mean, you can. Your streams get solid replays. There are always a few hundred views. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I wonder who's watching. What were your other sign-off phrases? I don't know. Do I even have them anymore? I think that was like the only one that I liked. What's this? Okay. I thought I had. Oh, I gotta delete like a lot of these. I've got notes in here about freaking Jordan Neely. What the hell is that? Quotes. Do I have a quote? Quotes. I thought I just had. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's like, I have stuff. I have like notes for all those magazines covers that I made for Keanu. Oh, here we go. Quotes. Jesus made me perfect. You know what else he made? Diet Coke and mascara. That's a Trisha Paytas quote. Diet Coke isn't the devil, and neither are Mormons. Diet Coke isn't the devil, and neither are Mormons. Oh. Shocked you don't remember them, Tism Lady. Well, I'm also mega ADHD, and I swear, like the longer I go without Adderall, the more my brain turns to mush. Like I need to get back on Adderall. I was wondering if those views are unique visitors during a stream. Maybe. Who knows? Don't beat Rama Rama? That's a good sign off. Nobody likes the crop dust alone. Her streams get blurry during Cleve from all the rewinding. That's a good sign off. Diet Coke isn't the devil, and neither are Mormons. Some of these are just, they aren't sign off quotes. They're just quotes I really like. I got a Jim, I have a Jim Henson quote and then a Bob Belcher quote. She's all over the place. Blackouts are God's way of saying, don't worry about it. Nobody likes to do trust falls alone. If you foolishly believe you can do something, you really can. I don't like that for my sign off. That's not a good one. Rush Limbaugh. So I got a Jim Henson, a Bob Belcher, and a Rush Limbaugh quote. Wow. Any Dennis Wilson quotes? No, I never heard him speak. I just miss him so much. You know what's funny is after that Gabe guy got all mad at me because I said that Brian Wilson was at fault for Dennis's death. I actually realized like, oh, I feel like I see a lot of myself in Dennis. Like just with the way that his parents treated him, like my brother and sister didn't even know how like psychotic and abusive my mom was until they were way older. I'm like, I remember it from like the second I could form memories. What are you guys talking about? And like, I also, well, I was the youngest, and I also like my siblings never wanted me to join in anything that they did. And like, I always wanted to hang out with them. I always wanted to do stuff with them, and they would never let me like hang out with them. And like, I'm like, yeah, you know, it's funny because my siblings learned how to like be nice to me and like treat me way better as we got older. And Brian didn't do that with Dennis. And that's why I am resentful. Is your brother older or younger? Older. Gotta go, long hard day tomorrow. Today, actually. Oh, good night. Good night, Frank. We're gonna go soon. So we gotta go soon. So I feel like I just relate to him so much. Like the more I learn about his story, I'm just like, I feel like he died and then I was born. Like I like was born with like a little piece of Dennis Wilson with me. I just feel like I relate to him so much. And maybe that's why I'm so passionate about blaming Brian Wilson for his death. Because if Brian would have been nicer to him, he would have felt loved. He just wanted to be loved. If Brian could have loved him as an older brother should. I remember the assassinator. Yeah. That was when Charlie Kirk died, right? And I was trying to. I was like talking seriously. I was like, oh yeah, the assassinator. Just turned a tragic, horrific death into a fucking cartoon. I'm telling Gabe about this. He should know. I was always left behind. Oh, nerdy. This is like therapy to me. Yeah, you know what? Listen to the story of Dennis Wilson. That his story just makes me so sad because like his crazy abusive dad was way worse to him than he was to the other kids. He was awful to all of them though. And then like Brian wants to start a band, and what his mom's like, you can't start a band unless you let your brother join. And he's like, just begrudgingly. And his brother ends up being way more talented than him. And he couldn't fucking handle it. Quote submission. One click away from another bad decision. Are we changing the quote? We could. I guess we could. Brian is the Beach Boys. He's the band. We're his fucking messengers. He's all of it. Period. We're nothing. He's everything. See? Right there. Oh my God. Dennis. And if Brian would listen and pay attention and understand that Dennis was an incredible songwriter, a very gifted drummer. I mean, my God, what is wrong with you, dude? Dennis. Beach Boys are not terrible. You know what? So Old Nerdy. If you listen their Sunflower album, I really like their Sunflower album. Now they have a huge catalog. I haven't listened to everything of theirs, but I listened like the first one, Slip On Through. I love that song. Or Don't Worry Baby. It's not on the Sunflower album, but Don't Worry Baby is like one of their best. I'll give the Wouldn't It Be Nice, and God Only Knows. What else? Slip On Through. I like Deirdre too. That's a really good song. And Karma will fuck up Mike Love's meditation forever. I love him so much. I love him so much. What a funny, that's such a funny quote. Hi, Check Glass. Oh, well, thank you, Old Nerdy. I mean, you definitely don't want to overwhelm yourself with like a butt ton of songs, but like, yeah, Slip On Through is a really good song. Also from the Sunflower album is Forever, which is a song that Dennis wrote. And it was like, I think it was the first one that, what's it about? Brian, like, let him put on a record. And even Brian was like, this song is like fucking awesome. That song was also covered by Uncle Jesse on Full House. Yes. Very, very lovely romantic song. But I would definitely say Slip On Through or Don't Worry Baby. Those are both really good songs. Evidently it's referencing a bad album he made. Oh, I remember, I think what's his butt was trying to tell me about that. That like Mike Love. There was like an album that he did that Mike Love did that never ended up seeing the light of day because it was so awful. But he was like trying to ruin the Beach Boys with his like shitty songwriting. Uncle Jesse was in the Beach Boys. He's still in the Beach Boys. He's been in the Beach Boys for longer than Dennis Wilson was. So I have a question. Does that mean that Uncle Jesse is more of a Beach Boy than Dennis Wilson? No, he's still playing the drums. Like he's like touring with the Beach Boys still. Like after it was announced that Brian Wilson died, he was like still playing with them. Although I think Brian Wilson left the band like 10 years prior because he, had dementia. Referring to the MIU album. I don't even know what that is. Oh, Made in USA. Beach Boys Greatest Hits compilation Made in USA is a great place to start for the Beach Boys. I have to say though, I don't like their greatest hits. I feel like or everybody got surfing USA. Boring. Even the like, wouldn't it be nice if we were older, then we wouldn't have to wait so long. I would say that's better than the other ones, but it's still not as good as can you see when else come over me? All my love is growing like a big oak tree, 'cause I love you, baby, I do. That song's way better. Wouldn't it be nice is a good one. I feel like that one's pretty good. I just feel like the other ones that I heard were better. I feel like Slip On Through and Don't Worry Baby are better. Pet Sounds. They play all those in Guantanamo Bay. Oh, buddy. Those songs were just so commercial. And even when I was a little kid, like 5, 6 years old, and hearing those songs like in commercials and stuff, I'm like, what the hell is this garbage? Lame. The beach Courtneys. We all wear bikinis. So in conclusion, down with Brian Wilson. Uh-oh, here comes Gabe. Let me attack the nicest person in the chat. Just so crazy. I didn't get you banned from Pimpcast because I told you the Gabe guy disagreed with him about Brian Wilson. No. The only reason why I was invited to that second time was that they like last minute didn't have anybody and they were like scrambling to find some guests. So I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll do it. But so I don't think they're trying to get people to like be on the show like all that often, really. I just noticed you haven't been back. Well, yeah, but that was like a couple weeks ago. They're not trying to have me on there as like a permanent fixture. You know what I mean? I was like there sometimes. Fun is good. You like that song? Oh man, I just feel like ever since I was a kid, I did not like that song. But then again, I feel like perhaps I felt like they were old men when I was a little kid. Because they were like in their 40s by that time. So I was just like, oh, these like old guys writing these like fuddy-duddy songs. Not realizing those guys were like teenagers when they recorded it. Courtney, who do you admire as a composer in the contemporary age? I only admire the two people. Oh gosh, what was that one guy's name though? Hold on. I forgot his name. He's Japanese. Dragon Quest 11. Koichi Sugiyama, sorry. Koichi Sugiyama and John Williams. Ooh, I want McDonald's too. Mr. Roboto. Koichi Sugiyama. Did you sneeze? Thank you. Kokomo is a fake place, but it's still a banger. See, I don't like Kokomo as much as I like those other songs. He doesn't have any good quotes, only Karma getting beaten as a kid and how he wouldn't talk to the Beach Boys if they weren't a band. That makes me so sad. How horribly he was treated. That just makes me so upset. Like, how come? Why didn't he just needed love? How come nobody loved him? Didn't he have a couple of kids though? I feel like he at least had one, right? What did he write? The Japanese guy. He did music for Dragon Quest. And my favorite installment is Dragon Quest 11. They have the one fight song that goes, ba 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 bow, ba 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 bow. It's a friggin' banger. It's one of my favorite songs. I'm like, my nephew used to play that game, and I like that was like the song of my weekends for a long time, and now it's not, and I'm really sad. I need to get the soundtrack. Yep. If there wasn't Beach Boys and there wasn't music, I wouldn't even talk to them. That makes me so sad. Justice for Dennis, even though he's been dead for 40 years. Remember the movie 16 Candles? No. The Asian guy's name was Long Duck Dong. I didn't know that. That's so cool. I'll look up Dragon Quest. Yeah, I like their songs. Dragon Quest 11, though. 11 has like the bangers. That one has my favorite songs. But like the rest of them are good. Dragon Quest 3, I feel like had some pretty good ones. I don't even remember how the other ones sound. But yeah. So Koichi Sugiyama and John Williams are my favorite composers of all time. John Williams, man, that guy did banger after banger after banger. He's still alive. I think he's still writing bangers too. He's like 150 years old. God bless him. And God bless you, the Changa Choo Choo. She wants a belly rub. I love you, my Changa Choo Choo. Like the really old Dragon Quest games? Yep. Yeah. I have John Williams on vinyl. Wait, seriously? Like the Imperial March? Or what songs? Like his greatest hits? What's happening? Dragon Quest games are on that retro site. Did you play any? I did not. My nephew plays them. Who did the Castlevania Symphony of the Night game soundtrack? That's my favorite. I don't know. Should we find out? I have to go. Castlebonia. No, Vania. Symphony of the Night. Composer. This says Michiru Yamane. I have a lot of his movie hits on one record, and then I have a live record of originals. Ooh. I have John Williams music for the recorder. It's true. Okay. Time to go. I've been heating my back this whole time. It still kind of hurts, but it feels a little bit better. I'm going to ice it before I go to bed. Oh God. I adjusted and I hit my spine just right, and it like sent a lightning bolt at my back. And I feel like it went like into my butt crack or something. His originals are similar to the movie hits. You definitely know it's him. Man, he's so good. That gives me chills just thinking about it. He's so fucking good. Good night, order fries. It's dark now, so I'm not going to order anything. I might make fries, or I think I'll just make some barbecue chicken and then go to bed. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-ba-ba-bam, bam. All right. I'm going to mess up my back, aren't I? I can feel one of the muscles trying to like spasm now. Crinkle fries and velvet cake. Enjoy your band. You can leave, Courtney, if you're tired. I'm going to stay and chill. Just hang out all night. Should I leave Chunga here to finish the streaming? I forgot about your death porch. Yeah. I gotta get an electrician out here. I gotta replace these floors. Does anybody have like $50,000 that they can give me? All right. Well, great U.S. treasure hunt. Oh my gosh. But you just got here. All right. I'm going to go. I'm going to wash my face and go to bed. I'll be back tomorrow. Find that giraffe, damn it. You can fix everything. The reward is only $5,000. That won't even pay for the electrician. That at the time was going to be $6,000. And now it's probably going to be closer to 10. So, and then the floors. So, hi, Chooch. Chooch mooch. Come here, honey. Don't. Come here. Oh. $6K for what? They're gonna have to like rip off like part of my wall and like rewire some stuff so that my porch light will turn on again. Do you have a walkway leading up to the door? You can put solar lights along the walk. No. I have a driveway filled with cars that don't drive. I'm collecting them like Pokemon. $50,000 super chats only go up to 500. Rats. Yeah, dang it. Well, hopefully, how many? So, okay. So if everybody here super chats $500, that's 20 times that. What? That $10,000, right? I don't know. My brain lost track of the zeros. Okay, it is $10,000. So that would be only 5 streams that I have to do. That's 2,500 bush wipes. Yeah. Something. That's like $10. It's at least 20. Yeah. It's at least like $20. But that's okay. We just need to find like a couple of billionaires. You know, does anybody have Elon Musk's phone number? Does he like to watch live streams? Like, what's he up to? He has money. He has enough money. Everything is $20. I can't handle it. I don't have $20, but I will one day. Yay! All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Okay, so stay tuned. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, so stay tuned. Remember, nobody likes to do trust falls alone. Okay, bye. I have to go. I guess that just means we're having to do this again. Oh no.
To an end, stars are fading, lights descend. Thank you for this time we spent. Memories shared, hearts will mend. We had such a great time here. Laughter, love, and moments dear. Every smile, every cheer. Now it's time to disappear. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew, forever hold on nights to you. Walking out into daylight, city's glow turns into night. Hold these moments nice and tight. In my dreams you'll shine so bright. Every goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, embrace. I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew, forever hold on nights to you. Only goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again.